Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. It is me, Elizabeth. It is Tuesday, but it's not 8, it's 2, because I don't have work today. Also, hello, Licky Glock. Thank you so much for the resub. Holy shit, 52 months. But yes, it's Christmas Eve, if you are observing Christmas. And yes, happy almost Christmas to you as well, Licky Glock. Hope you're doing good today. I am here. Christmas Adam. Yeah. Christmas Adam. Not quite Eve, but Adam. We are in the final dungeon of Shadow Hearts 2. And yeah, I streamed till I beat the game. Woo! So I can play Hades 2 on Friday. Did I say today was Friday? Today's Tuesday. Anyways, I don't know what time it is. Don't worry about it. First things first, we're gonna have to go navigate the final dungeon. Alright, is there a map? Nope. So like, figure it out, you weenie. Oh, do I not get Edinburgh? Edinburgh? Oh, okay, they want me to go that way. That way. Damn, we're just gonna have boss musics for random encounters now? I've heard the soundtrack for Hades 2 is really good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm concerned when the random encounters have boss music. Takao Kami. Oh, Hino Gakushushi? Oh, I don't like how that looks. Lion dog. Sorry. Complicated. Dog. I don't know, fuck you first. Well, he got fucked. Take a photo, it'll last longer.
Now look this way.
I know, but I wanted a photo of it. My good boy. Okay, yeah, I'll target you then. Get him with a good boy. Sorry. Oh no, I'm gonna have concerns. Thank y'all, thank y'all. No! You don't petrify people, that's rude. It's Earth. Zap. A pupper, I know. Now I have to kill the pupper, I'm so sorry. Okay, it would help if I actually finish my combos. You know how you use Dungeon Ring to attack things? Maybe you should hit the button so you hit the thing. Yeah, murder. Was a bad dog.
No matter what the battle, I'll fight it.
Thank you, Joachim. Level up. I just realized since I'm not going after the final fusion of what's his nuts, that I can just burn all my soul points into various soul holes. Alright, what did I want to check? Oh yeah, I wanted to be like, what the fuck are these enemies? Liberi. List. Oh my god, all of these curries. Oh my god, so much curry. Okay, I guess it'd be... no. The thug.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, have you brought me boba?
I have brought you boba.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the insidious part. You said no ice? No ice. Sure.
Yay.
So they, you know, blended it.
Well. Sometimes you take the victories you get. Where are these enemies I just killed? Here it is. Alright, water spirit born from the scale of a dragon god. It's unintelligent and thus unable to discern the difference between good and evil. Oh, it's too stupid to know better. That's fair. That's me. Would have heard about it. Feeding on the souls of humans it kills in forest fires. What a specific manner. Oh. Vicky says hi, Grim.
Hi.
Grim says hi. Some say this demigod was the source of inspiration that led humans to roast animal flesh. Thanks, I hate it. Also, why does it stop? Okay.
Happy holidays, Vicky. Okay, I'm going. You're going. Ooh, there's the cat.
Immortal creature that migrated from China in ancient times. Because it suffers from bad teeth and other signs of old age, it only eats victims' innards. Damn, this is specific. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. This is the god of forest fires. It causes it, or it might be the source of barbecues. It's like, oh. What are all these things? What are all these dooblies? I'm just gonna be annoying, I know it. Oh well, back to Fifi. Was it first operant strategy? Fefe. Get the one, yeah, out by himself. Poor guy doesn't know the difference between good and evil. Ah well, I do. Yeah! Alright, need photos. Do I need photos of them? Might as well. I'm here.
Now look this way.
Okay, so they're lights. Oh, that'll get all of them. Yeah! Summon that evil. Goodbye. Don't touch my blood, I'm using it. That's like all of it. Oops. Never gonna beat the allegation of gremlin score at this rate.
How dare you even think about attacking me?
They did attack you, they attacked Fifi. Know your role. Hello, babe. Peppermint, I need you to behave and not attack the tree. She's not going to listen to me. Meow. What are these? Weird space lights. Wait. Map. Fifth. Oh, they're all grouped. Well, you're not a grouper, so. Ooh, so close. How many of these can I get? Can I get all four? No, not you. That'll do. That was like right, dun 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 dun. What? Finish off the forest fire barbecue, man. Indeed. Bonk.
Just
Ooh, free items. Meta roots are gonna be good. That's gonna restore MP, which is gonna matter in the final battle because I'm gonna burn through it. Just burninating. Weird light bulb. Treasure! Speeder web. I think I already have his ultimate weapon, though. Not you. Yeah, it's not as good. Ew, it's from a spider's butt. Like, oh, I could sell it. I don't even want to sell it. I have no... Money's had no value for me. I'm in the final dungeon. Doing anything fun for the holidays, Licky? Got any plans? Oh, just... Okay. Put the HP off. Yeah, go anesthesia. Bonk him with egg. Let's check what the affinities are like for combo order. Nice. Summon. Oh, your holiday dinner is over? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Oh yeah, I forgot the fur. Yeah, participates now. Oh, fucking smack that bitch. It's fine. Yeah, my big holiday dinner is tomorrow over at my sister's. We've decided to forego traditional turkey dinner and just get takeout because neither of us have the patience to do cooking or our, respective other people coming. So we're just like, fuck it, get Chinese. I ordered boba, or rather Grim ordered boba, and I'm eating and I'm drinking it. And I think I got a mango green tea, and it's not bad, but... I'm lost. Why would you design your final dungeon like this? I'm lost. Ah! Yo! I got too greedy and I wanted the red spot. Jump into the abyss. I wish. Jumping into the abyss is not an option. They have rails. Secret rails. Don't you hear the abyss calling? It's so lovely. The lovely abyss. How dare you dodge the good wrestling boy? I meant to check their affinities, and I didn't check it. Not the good boy! I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Yeah, curse arrow check applied. It's true. How dare they try to keep these people safe? You wasted your turn. I'm gonna kill you before you get that off. You only use energy charge when you got the H for it. When you got the HPs for it. All right, I will admit I'm consulting a bit of a map on this, and I'm going the wrong way. So I'm going to fix that. I am lazy, and I don't want to use my brain to think. Whoop. I said whoop. 2 of them. 2 doggos. I almost hit square.
Try this.
Yeah, I know. It's called player choice. Let me throw myself into the abyss. I don't want to play the game anymore and decide the canon is ending as we throw ourselves into the abyss. Let me do it. Oh. I'm impressed that he can teleport up here. Everyone else gets to teleport except me. Oh, good boy! Fucking touch him. How dare you live? How dare you survive that assault on your dogliness? The wolf bout is over. Wonka's king of the wolves. Sir. I like how everyone not in the party is getting levels. You guys aren't doing shit. I have consigned you to the... Hello, Lily. Oi. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas Eve Eve. Or happy late St. Nicholas Day if you observe that on the 19th. What the fuck was that dream? Oh, okay. So, Blanca's personal side quest... Oh, you evicted a genie. Cool. Involved something called the wolf bout, where he fought other wolves. Most of them fucking look like wolves, but the final boss was this man, a furry. And I want to be clear, I got nothing against furries, but this furry developed his furry suit so he could kill wolves and steal their powers. And that's why I don't like him, because he made a furry suit to hurt dogs. So that's why I don't like him. Ooh, a bottle ship. Ooh. Hello, Silver Knight. Happy holidays. Yes, I'm okay with him having furry powers, just don't hurt other dogs with it. Or wolves in this case, but you get my point. Okay. Yeah, fuck that guy. But yeah. Hello, Silver Knight. Happy holidays. This Christmas Eve. I'm here to beat Shadow Hearts 2. I'm running around in this stupid place. A tube. Poke the button. Wham. Oh my god! SL Pelivers to fight God. Ooh, that's my plan too. I'm gonna go fight a guy who thinks he probably wants to be God. Ah, peace. What is the wildest RPG ever made? I may dispute this with you, but I will hear your thoughts on the matter. I said Niram, not battle. Actual Egyptian god. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me the Banshee's numbers. I'll call them and tell them to back off. Silver Knight. What if I had an actual Egyptian god? Oh, Blocktails. Okay, cool. Okay, so no, he's not here. So we'll just do this. Ah. Wait, I should be putting things in holes. Phrasing, I know, but I don't care. And I still forgot to check the affinities. I'll get there one day. Not you, you. He killed them with a boat. Not today? Fair enough, fair enough. Give me a lot of mana roots, which on the one hand, I appreciate, but on the other hand, you... Alright, personal affinities. Okay, so its highest affinity is Yuri, so that's good to know. Anastasia's not far behind, so I can combo those two and get good bonuses. Same. But he's also got he's got just good affinities across the board, damn. Why is it so high for Karn? I hate her. Okay. So affinities determine how much bonus damage you get during combos. Life of Pirate Forest. Treasure. A seal of strong. Okay. I would say the Claws of Hades or the Nemesis Whip be my friend. I would say Claws, but that's just me. Also, I haven't played the game, so... Smack. I tend to like, because I'm assuming the claws are a speed-based weapon, and I like speed-based weapons. You may be asking, why do I keep using him? Because that gets him deeps. And I like it. He'll still do good damage even without it, but he does more damage with it, so... Also, look at him kick that thing in the face. Joaquin, could you be a sweetie and turn into a bat for me? Little angy bat. Little angy boy. Little angy beady beady. Little baby betty bat boy. Oh, so tonight you got a 3-stream streak. Cool. Cool. You look at him punch that dog. It's not nice. I didn't check my score. I need to confirm that I still a gremlin. That poor dog. I kind of feel bad for that dog because one, the description of the lore says that it's very old. And also, I think it has arthritis because of the way it's holding its head. But now it's dead, so...
See? I'm terrific!
You are terrific, Joachim. I think you're great. Or Blanca's burning through his MP. That's why they keep giving me mana roots. Because I'm burning through MP. Alright, what was I doing? 4. Yay! I'm a gremlin. Great when the game confirms it. Alright, so it said go north. I have gone north. Go left. Ah! What is the big thing? What is the big thing? I have questions and or concerns. Yato no Kami. Oh, that's an Angie face. With teeth. And... like... the very flat hands, they make me think of like... you know, like the thing that you use to like flip food. The word has lost me. I don't know the word for it anymore. Ooh. A giant Egyptian titan made of stone handed me a fucking egg. Spatula. Thank you. That's the word. What's in the egg? Did you eat the egg? Oh wait, I should have taken a photo. Oh well. Bonk. Need a photo of Yato no Kami. Yato no fuck you. The egg kills one. Oh. Doesn't seem like a very good egg. Instant death! Oh good, he's alive. I fucking dare you. What does fucking instant death mean? I'm gonna live. That man's a vampire. He's gonna live forever. Okay, I'm gonna have him defend because I want a photo. Take a photo of the stupid thing.
Now look this way.
Maybe it's need to hatch something? Ooh, yeah, maybe you need to, or maybe you need to like, marinate the egg. Like, marinate it in soy sauce or something. Those are yummy. When you boil it and then you marinate in
Next
soy
time I
sauce.
won't be so easy on you.
Hey, what the fuck is the deal with that enemy? I'm lost. Alright. Oh, he's a bat. Thank you, Joaquin. He's a bat. What was I checking? I forgot already. Right, the enemy. Liberate. Oh, good. Look at that great close-up. Native god of snakes. Oh. He also governs over all bad fortune. Oh. It is said that those who see him become infertile for 3 years. Well, fuck me then. Sorry, chat. You're infertile for 3 years. Sorry about that. How many of these guys I can have at once? There we go. Oh, I mean, that is also a concern. Very true, but I would say it should happen on your terms and not on the terms of that guy. True. Also true.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Well, that was just anticlimactic. Back into level. Fair enough, fair enough. Blah. Oh, they're all spaced out because they're poops. Thank y'all. Oh, they're fire, okay. Yeah, that one.
Now come to me.
I'm an Oberon. Not Ouroboros, it's Oberon. Bye. Murder them, bat, my boy. My deeps. Look at that beautiful murder. Oh, a second though, like the music is like cutting out. I'm so lost. Treasure! Okay, is that the treasure I was trying to find? Yes. I would say the directions are bad, but I forgive you. And then the recommendation was go back to the central path. Damn it! I picked the entirely wrong one. Or I'll do over. I wanted beefy. Actually, wait a second. Actually, we're gonna do this. Hang on, both fine. Damn it! Get a water. Not any fear. Oh, thank you. Hello, Grim. Also, hi to your mom. Tell her thank you for the boba.
Try this.
Murder them, my best friend, Bat. Thank you. Why can't I judge the drink? Oh, they skipped on the tree this year to not deal with the cat. She has a great wisdom, Grim. There's a great wisdom. What am I dealing with? Cat in a tree. Speaking of, they're not the tree. Good. Okay. Tell my wife I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna fight God and stop responding. Let's see what happens. BRB fighting God. It's a fighty God type of day, I guess. Santa came down here, I'd fight him too. You hear that, Santa? I'll get you. This way. Okay, so we're back at the central. What does it say? Okay. And then central path and head as far north and then hit a right. Meow. I think I need to half. I don't want to turn down the enemy encounters too much because that could mean. Oh wait, single target. I could end up leaving myself under-leveled for the final boss. Ugh. So I should probably fight them. I'm just gonna make rumbling noises the whole time. I just make banshee noises. Damn, she killed one. Damn.
Pretty late.
The little mage did a job. Alright, Blanca's gonna need MP soon. Actually, probably gonna need MP now. Just do it. My good boy. Please have this root I found. Oh, you're growing your hair? Very nice. Going for the long hair look. Alright. Hole. Okay, so Earth was the one I didn't finish off. So I guess we'll do you. Alright, time to watch, everybody. Brr. Yeah! You can't tell me what to do, Mom and Dad. I have long hair. Your opinion is invalid. Icicle, I don't care. Soul in the soul hole. Ooh, Arc Mirage is good. Oh, what I'm more interested in is Arc Surge. Where's Arc Surge? Your ult's good too. So yeah, this is very much a support fusion. Hail! Fuck that. Alright. Fully leveled up. We already leveled up Fifi. Guess we could do Libertas next. Yeah, Libertas. The bird. Charge the bird. Up slash. Cool. My controller is vibrating so much as I do this. Just to let everyone know, my controller is vibrating something fierce. Which on the positive side is like, oh yay, that came back, because for a while it was broken. I did absolutely nothing. Gathering. Gathering is so situational. There you go. One fully leveled up windy one. I guess we could do Somnium. Only because I have the points. Ooh, pizza. What kind of pizza? Was it Hawaiian? Was it Hawaiian? Was it Hawaiian? I'm gonna keep asking until I learn the answer. That thing's got weird legs. Licky. That's naughty. Also, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this thing has Arc Surge. Ugh. Pepperoni? Nice. Nice. Can't go wrong with pepperoni unless you're vegetarian. In which case, why are you getting pizza? Thanatos. Thanatos. There you go. All leveled up. Thanatos, dark class special damage. Well, you used the wrong oh no. Chat's in a grammar fight. Chat, no, don't fight over grammar. No one wins. Okay, where does it say to go at the intersection? Because I get lost. Go to the right, go right at the next intersection. Do they mean my right or what is Yuri's right? Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay, that's the right way. Oh, Joachim's not a bat anymore. Now I'm depressed. Okay, they're kind of grouped up in a poopy way. That'll do. No! I pushed a button! Hi, Alosin. Happy Christmas Eve. I pushed the button. For the record, I pushed the button. As mentioned before, we're streaming, or I'm streaming, until I beat this game. I'm currently in the final dungeon. We've been going for 45 minutes or so. I feel like I've made no progress in this dungeon. I found some treasures though. And some stuff on the ground. Look at that good boy. Oh, I better heal Anastasia. I better heal her or else she's gonna die. And then history will be aligned because Princess Anastasia's dead. Magic. No, not change. Magic. And then probably... Oh, we're gonna have to distribute more mana roots. Here you go. Two's fine for now. Okay, what were the directions I had from here? Alright, go to the right. North at the green symbol. You're a green symbol, I go north. This doesn't feel like going north. Finally. The Dancer's Stars. There we go. That is Lucia's armor. Not that I'm using her, but here you go, sweetie. Have a dress. A dancing girl's costume sparkling with night sky stars. When she danced, it was as if she became one with the stars and the night danced on. That's cool. That's cool. I like that description. Off we go. Hey, Losen, did you know in the year of our Lord 1915, these guys had to go fight God in Japan to prevent a time dilation? I'm not exaggerating the plot. Yeah. Go west, da 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 da. West, da da. I almost didn't hit a button. I was like, what is square? These enemies are more like death through attrition, if you know what I mean. lot of gods end up in Europe or Japan. I think it has to do a lot with like what's documented, if that makes sense. Like, unfortunately, a lot of like the gods that appear like in First Nations and things like that, unfortunately, a lot of them it's an oral-based history, so they don't show up as much. I will say though, Shadow Hearts from the New World, which is the game after this one, those games that game does take place in North America, and you do get to see a lot of the North American indigenous gods in that one. So it comes to this series eventually, and I did stream that game a couple of years ago, so if you are interested, you could go check out the VODs and be like, wow, look at that god over there. I need to make an NPC. Aww. Okay, what's the next direction? Go back to the center. And spin the mechanism so the greens line up. That sounds like hard work. I'm lost. How do I get to the mechanism from here? This way. Man, small banshee me when I played this game. Must have been so lost at this point. Like, what? Dang. Get him! Almost got him. Oh no, too far away. Boo! Can I get them all? Can I get them all? Fuck you. Summon face. How dare you? I would like to state for the record, like that enemy, it's got like this like little disc around it, or like a little hula hoop. I would like that. I will call it my personal space hula hoop, and so people know they have to stay at least a hula hoop distance away from me. I like it. I want one. The hula hoop of don't fucking touch me. Well, at least without permission. Let me. I want a piece. Fine. How did I get here? Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost. But like, just go back to the center. How did I get here? Oh, then I gotta... Here's the annoying part. I have to target it because of the combo rules, but it's gonna just lose its own turn because as soon as it's been hit with poison, it's gonna die. Oh, I should have... Oh, well. I should have used the thingy thing. The blow-o. I'm confused when it comes to... Honestly, same. And it's one of those things, like, with a lot of mythology, like, part of the reason why it's, like, it's confusing is that it's not consistent, right? Like, even when you look at, like, you know, something you think is established as, like, Greek mythology, there are, like, entire segments that disagree about, like, what domains Aphrodite had, for example, or, like, in which region she emerged, or whatever, and, like, it's... And so much of it is obviously confused by the fact that, like, a lot of stuff, you know, we have partial records at best, and we don't know whether or not those records are authoritative or was just one person scribbling down their preferred OC canon. Right. Because for all we know, like, there's just been one really weird person who wrote down all his fan fiction about Greek mythology, and we're treating it as gospel, right? Yeah, and same thing with Egypt, right? Like, and the thing is, like, the quote-unquote canon changes. Like, you know, a different pharaoh comes into power, and he's like, I've decided that I like this one better than that one. Your water, yeah. I like raw better than I like not raw. Oh, Joachim, why are you invisible? I hate that form. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh wait, I was getting all of them. Cool.
Try this.
Joachim's invisible form just makes him tanky, and I don't like that because, or sorry, it lowers his threat, which is like, considering he's the party tank, I don't want his threat lowered. Woo, uppy. It is an early live stream. Hello, Nox. How you doing? Happy Christmas Eve Eve. I don't know why gods are depicted in a way that comes off as evil. You can say that every time someone's punished is because they went against the gods, but now they're just abused. I mean, again, it's the same thing where it's like, you know, oh, why do hurricanes happen? Oh, it's an evil god. Like, you're dealing with sometimes, like, with an idea, you know, not an ideology, but like religion in many sense is an attempt to make sense of the world. You are, you know, why is the sky blue? Well, the gods did that. Like, and I'm not always saying, like, you're trying to put sense to the, you know, what at the time seems nonsensical. Like, no one knew anything about the diffusion of light at the time that they're like, why sky blue? They're just like, it's Rob's favorite color. Fuck you, shut up. But, you know, understanding, and I mean, that's, I think, to some degree why you see, like, a lot of the religions, I'm not saying they don't survive, but they have to change when, what's it called? As scientific and understanding, you know, like, I don't think you see any people nowadays who are like, wow, that Zeus had it all together. I was wrong by not celebrating the greatness of Zeusy Poo.
Try this.
But I'm just an agnostic banshee, so don't worry about me. I'm gonna say dumb shit about religion because I don't know shit about religion. Get him, invisible man. I think part of the pantheon lords are so inconsistent as both might involve Christian and Hindu. That is an element, and also just stuff doesn't survive. Like you're talking about religions that were in place like how many years ago? Not all of, like, the documentation didn't survive. Like, you know, if the definitive document on Zeus was on a pot and someone broke the pot, oops, well, fuck that pot. That goes your Zeus. And there's some cultures that did try to put some of an observation method to it. The Greeks observed whenever clouds came together, often rain would be produced. So they read this, the clouds are flying sponges. Ooh, I like that. I like that bit of lore. I do like that. when the clouds get together, rain happens. So therefore, the clouds are sky spun. I like that. Some good lore. All right. Push button. At the altar, you can control the ring or return to the stone platform. Turn the ring on the altar so the clouds don't have the light elevator if you're in that elevated vessels. Go to higher or lower levels. Green. Oh, spinning. What? Did I do it? Did I do? And then as the greens line up, go up the red portal. Yeah, so I did it right. Now how do I get to the red portal? Blah. I see it. How do I get to it? Okay, good. Wasn't that hard of a walk. Ah! I'm having battles. Beefy murdered them all. And also, like, at the end of the day, there's also, like, there is an agreement, like, there was, like, apparently, like, splinter cults of, like, a bunch of, like, of the different, you know, quote-unquote main gods, like, even in Greek mythology or any of them, so it's like, well, whoops. Sir, I need you to be visible again, or a bat. Ah, I did 666 damage. Ah. Hee I have so many spells that I don't like any of them. At this point, it's basically the arcs that matter. Oh, that thing makes sounds that I hate. I didn't do good smackies. Good boy. You'd be like, Elizabeth, why aren't you changing your party up so everyone gets levels? And I'm like, this is gonna be my in-game party, and at this point, I don't need the other party members to be leveled, so to them. All right. Up, peace. Okay. Where to next? South and to the right. Right. Weird triangle. No, I said near him, not battle. Not battle, near him. I've gained like... I'm trying to think of how many levels I've gained since I've gotten here, which is not a number that is 0. Bonk. I have to say I'm nervous. I know that final battle, the time has come that I'm going to have to start busting out the keys, and I worry about my ability to pull those off. Ooh, nice. Haha. Oh, sounds. Don't make that sound. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You should just die, you weird god of snakes, apparently. 25 HP is meh. Goodbye, dog. Or snake thing. I love the dog is here. He's staying. Who cares, Karn? I don't care. I don't care. Stop. Ultra belt. What is an ultra belt? He's a bat again. Oh, got an extra crucifix. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay. Makes a tackle uppies. I understand. Hey, I'm gonna... Okay, guys, I'm doing this. Okay, yeah, you've got a crucifix. You're gonna need a crucifix next. Crucifix shall be distributed to all. Okay, so where to next? Instructions, please. Backtrack and head north. Ignore center. Keep going north. I can do that. I can ignore shit. Apparently can't ignore random battles, though. Oh! What? Was ist das? That's a giant jellyfish thing. Okay, let's Take Mizuchi. Taki Mikazuchi. Cool. It's just an angry skeleton. Ashra. Kukunochi. Weird jellyfish flower thing. Is there something in the center? Okay, well, either way. Kill something. Kill that. Hearing how you say things in German makes you really upset for some reason. What was I saying in German? Also, yeah, I can't speak German for shit. Are you talking about Karen? Who is supposed to be German, so I get her things wrong. And also, I will say the game translates her skills very badly. My ADHD turned out funny rap. Think about gods reminded me of Moon Knight, and I remember that because I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight was a good series. I did enjoy that one. Oh, was ist das? Oh, no, that's meant to be garbage. That's not meant to be proper German. That's meant to be me being a shit. Which, fair enough, yes, you natively speak German, and so I probably sound awful. Weird jellyfish, don't touch the dog. That's fire elemental. Okay, that's good to know. There you go. I only know how to say "Ich bin un Brot," which essentially is "I am bread." I probably just completely butchered German then there too. I don't know why you want to be bread, but you live your best life being a bread. Which means I have residence in a country. Yeah. Which means, sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I need water. I hit the attack and I'm like, oh, I don't need to do anything else. The attack will happen. Oh, this thing's tanky. Nice.
Don't you love my golden glow?
I do. You do a great job. Here. Speaking of German that's going to make you mad, Lily, here we go. I'm going to go to Karin's abilities. So Karin is, as I mentioned, she's German. So these are her abilities. I have been told by multiple people. So what happened is that you had German that was translated to Japanese for the original release of the game in Japan. And then the English localizers took the English words, took the Japanese translated abilities and tried to put them back in German. And my understanding is they failed. They failed quite badly. And they didn't do a very good job. And they should feel bad. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. How's my health doing, by the way? No, we're fine. Person possibly have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Fair enough. It is, so I will say she is a fencer. And she does, that's like an AoE fire attack. This is a line fire attack, and then this is a single target combo attack with 18 hits. So, I don't know. It looks like French toast. I don't think it's French toast. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is like it's been garbled so badly. Because it unfortunately has gone through two passes of like German to Japanese, and probably in katakana, and then trying to take it to English. And this was at a point where like studios weren't getting, access to talk to the teams, or just given the game script and told to figure it out. So okay, so next is a left. I can barely see him against this background. I'm sorry, it's making no sense. On the positive side, she's not in the party, so you don't have to see it anymore. Okay, that gets two of them, kind of. Oops. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, yeah, for sure. They're all supposed to also be based off of the... I'll bring it up in a second because I'm going to mispronounce it. They're all supposed to be based off of the movements of an opera, or not an opera, the movements of a musical piece. So that might provide the additional context. I will bring that up in a moment. Yeah, look at that murder.
I've also drink your blood.
So, whoop. Library. Not that one. Inventory. So, these Nibelung scenes are what power up her special abilities. It's Wagner. So it's possible, like, they're probably references to this opera. Makes me funny. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here, on the positive side, here is the card of a sexy man. Wagner is a famous, what's it called? He's like an old composer man, like Beethoven and shit. He's dead. Spoiler alert, he died. Treasure. Yeah. That's entirely possible. It's a reference to, like, Kurt Wagner is a reference to that. Wagner. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation till the end of time. I mean, new magicians were born afterwards, but, I mean, a lot of classically trained ones, yes, are dead. Alright, evasion down. Turn the mechanism yellow. Okay. encounter rates drive me crazy. Oh, good. 2 of them. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. We try, we persist. Yeah. Damn. You hit like a truck, buddy. Oh, here comes the bigger truck. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you can hear sometimes that's the frustrating thing is like I can hear words in my mind, but I can't make my mouth make the sounds. And apparently that is a thing that happens. When you are born, your mouth generally has the ability to create things called phonemes, which are basically like the pieces of words, right? Like the little things that become language. You know, when you say, for instance, bread, there's a brr sound, there's an eh sound, there's a duh sound, right? So when each language is going to have different phonemes. Some overlap, but not all do. Sorry, brain. All right, and as you learn what will be quote unquote your first language or your all that stuff, or even like languages that you learn at a very young age when you're in that developmental stage, you will learn to make those appropriate phonemes and mouth sounds in order to say those words. But you lose the ability to take on new phonemes the older you get, once your brain starts losing some of its plasticity, which is why you can generally identify when someone is not a native speaker of a language if they learn it as a second language, especially like if it's later in life, is that they're not going to be able to get certain sounds correct for that language. So like, say, for instance, a big one, like say, talking about Japanese language, the Japanese language doesn't really have an L in it, and it's going to be generally identifiable for when Japanese people learn English, they aren't going to get that L sound correct, and it's generally going to come out as, you know, the quote unquote ronri, right? So fitting. Okay, did something activate? We can add to it when you hear someone talk with something, you hear that voice and there's that too. Like I always joke at a certain point that sometimes when I hear like the quote unquote the voice of my conscience, I hear my dad, because it's like, ugh. The language I'm learning from my wife, Belgian and German overlap a shit ton for being present. Then in that case, like certain languages, when they have overlap of their phonemes and things like that, you may sound like a native speaker because you're not, the mouth sounds are the same. Language is interesting. It's really cool. All right, where am I going from here? I did that. Turn the yellow down and go north. Go north and take the left path. Okay. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, because I remember a couple times, Grim, like I remember you looking over Karn's abilities, and you were kind of having the same struggle of like, what the fuck did they translate this as? I don't want to fight jellyfish anymore. What's the Tower of Balding get fucked? I mean, sadly, that is what happened. And he's not a bat anymore. Joaquin, be a bat again. I want my beeps. I want them. Bonk. I don't remember hearing a story, but when someone is raised around one axe and developed a different one, it would be interesting to come across. It's, so there have been some studies done, especially when it comes to constructed languages. Like, so there was a pair of parents, because like, say for instance, you quote unquote can never have a native speaker of the Klingon language, which comes from Star Trek, right? Because the idea is that everyone's learning it, usually later in life. So they wanted to do an experiment where
and the ethics of this is debatable, but anyways, they raised a child considered to be native in Klingon. So the parents would only speak Klingon around their child, with the idea of them becoming a native speaker in that language. And apparently it was working up until the age the kid went to school and had to learn their first, like, quote unquote, the first language of the region. I think it was English, but I could be wrong. Anyways, and also the kid at a certain age started rebelling against the parents and didn't want to speak Klingon anymore because they were the weird kid in school who isn't speaking English. Right? So at a certain point, they basically had to call the experiment a wrap and drop it because the kid wasn't complying anymore. Apparently the kid lost the Klingon in like a year because no one was speaking it at that point. So there you go. There's your weird thing on that. Hello, Nugget. How you doing today? For the best. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you can kind of like there's an ethical conversation to be had about like there's one thing about like, hey, you want your kid to, maybe like the things that you like. There's another discussion to be had about like, for the sake of science, requiring your kid learn Klingon. And like, again, like the only other Klingon speakers you're going to probably meet are at a convention or, be hired by Star Trek and work on staff. Well, because they wanted specifically a conlang, which is, a constructed language. So a language that is not spoken by any cultures where there would be like, it's like, say, for instance, like, I mean, and you could say in some argument all languages are construction languages. It's just that everyone mutually agrees to use that language. But the idea of usually the idea of a conlang is a language that has been invented for a piece of fiction and isn't spoken by a culture in the world. So like Elvish from Lord of the Rings also falls under that rule. The Hymnos language from the Arcana Leco video game series, so on and so forth. And as I remember the kind of difference between the accents and Yes, I would say, like, I know a lot of people say, like, the quote-unquote, the stereotype is that German sounds angry, even when it's not being used in that manner. Or, like, a lot of people say, like, French sounds romantic. Again, even though you could be saying, like, you're a piece of bullshit, you're a piece of shit and I hate you, but, like, oh, you're saying it all French and it sounds cool. Or, people who really like the British accent. Guilty. All right, what am I doing from here? Left path is that, got that, go back to the center, line up the greens. I can do that. I can line up greens. No! I don't want to have a battle. I'm trying to line up the greens. I think of the German language is at my mom, who is only fluent in English, sometimes foreign German. Nice. Literally everyone in the household already spoke or would go on to speak German. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. That's the thing is you are probably going to pick up what your parents speak around you, even if they don't intend you to learn it. Especially if they're continuing to use it. That thing again. I just realized we got a bunch of German speakers in chat today. Hey, that's cool. That's neat. I like that. That's neat. You guys are cool. I'm always impressed by people who can speak multiple languages or can speak not English because I'm a dumb English speaker. Bonk. German sounds angry because people bastards on language associated with some. Yeah, and yeah, I'm assuming there's unfortunately, I'm sure some of that stereotype is resultant of crappy things that have happened. I wonder if I could pronounce French while I try to emulate Gambit, because I would say emulating Gambit. Gambit's French is considered Creole French, I believe is the term. Which is a southern USA variant of French for people who came over and immigrated. Kind of like how Quebec French for the province of in the province of Canada is considered a variant, and a native speaker of quote unquote Quebec French is going to still sound off if they go back to France, because the way I've heard it described is that Quebec French sounds old. It sounds like you're doing old timey speak to someone who was raised in France. Because yeah, he's from Louisiana, which is so it's a version of French, but again, it's not going to be the same as like France French. It's going to be a dialect. Sorry, when I see this thing, does anyone remember that like old game, like a Simon Says game, where it was like, you know, like you're supposed to like, there's like the colors that light up and you're supposed to like match the colors as they happen. So it will like be like, you know, oh, red lights up, press red. And it's like a whole memory game. Am I the only one who remembers this? I might be. Anyways, where do I go from now after I line up the greens? All right, line up the greens, go north and go to portal, then go left. I can do that. Go north. I'd like to go north. Hi, Grim.
What are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about languages. We've moved slightly into French and the different dialects that have emerged as.
You're gonna be a little bit off, because ironically enough, one of the most, and I hate to use the word bastardized, but like one of the most bastardized languages is French, because of the fact that there's French and then there's all the branches of it. That it's the same way, like for example, because this one I can please speak on, it's Dutch with Afrikaans, which Afrikaans is Dutch, but not Dutch. Like, we could technically have a conversation between Dutch and Afrikaans, but there would be some things that don't align, you know what I mean? It's kind of in the same way with that, and with French and Creole and Quebecois sort of French and stuff like that. Like, you're not going to get the exact... You could have a conversation, but there'd be some parts of it that are missing, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah, like yeah, a lot of the languages that have Latin as a source you can kind of like figure out shit, but the nuance is gonna get lost.
I know people who speak Afrikaans, and from what I gather, it only exists to get shit across. I mean, all languages exist to get shit across.
Yeah.
But I more or less get what you mean.
Yeah, the idea, like, yeah, we develop language so we can communicate to one another about, like, hey, I need to go to the store and get bread.
Which, I mean, who's really wrong? Because, like, you know, at the end of the day, I could look at an entire paragraph written in Afrikaans and then try to correct it, but who am I to say that I'm correct simply because, you know, I speak Dutch, they speak Afrikaans. It makes perfect sense for them. It makes no sense for me, and then when I correct it, my corrected version makes no sense for them, and mine makes perfect sense for me. So who is correct in the end if you can't find the common ground?
Well, that's what I was kind of saying, like a little bit earlier with languages, is like the idea ultimately is that, you know, languages is meant to be communication, and it's a mutually agreed upon tool.
Yeah.
So the idea is that if at a certain point, if everyone decides tomorrow a dog is called Poopy, guess what? The word for dog is now Poopy.
From what I understand, like with Austrian German and regular German, quote unquote regular German, there are very slight differences in the fact that some of the slang and some of the phraseology or manner of speech, you know, are a little different, but overall the language is pretty much like lines up. So there's like even just little regional differences. The same way, like I speak Austrian German, yeah, there you go. Like you said, if I recall correctly, your partner is Belgian, so they'll be able to testify on the fact of, like, even though we Belgians, Flemish Belgians, Dutch Flemish, and regular Dutch each have their own little thing. Like I was raised Dutch, and my heritage is, or at least I say heritage. my parents and my family are Belgian French, and a lot of Flemish in there too. So it's sort of, I got the bastardization of every single three of them, unfortunately. So, but there's a lot of differences between them. Some terms don't travel, some things mean different things. But there are a lot of differences. The most I can see correcting is the context making sense and translating it for yourself, not exactly correcting specifically, but kind of simplifying. Is that more or less, I think.
At the end of the day, language hard, and the fact that we communicate at all is kind of a miracle at times, it feels like, you know?
Yeah. One of the funniest things to realize is, like, we're getting insulted if I say, like, hey, fuck you, and I think you're absolute shit. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's deeply insulting, but it's only because we've attached
meaning to the word fuck.
To the word fuck, or to the sounds or anything. It's like, the things you're saying don't make sense, and I don't need to bother. I've chosen that your words mean nothing to me.
Yeah. Alright, so go north. Oh, I took the wrong portal. I was like, why am I lost? Back to chat.
Is it like you got the mass-produced version of it? More or less. Like, I'll give you an example, right? In Dutch, for example, regular Dutch, typical Dutch, I'll call it, we would have a koelkast. Koelkast means refrigerator. Okay, that makes sense.
Cold box.
Cold box, exactly. Koelkast. Cool. Now, if you go to Flemish or general areas of Belgium, they will use the word frigo. Frigo being refrigerator, but, you know, just taking refrigerate or fridge. Frigo. Now, I'm already considered a bastardization because I have the Dutch G instead of the Flemish G, which is which is more breathy, more airy. So, which is the biggest indicator that I'm Dutch and not Belgian, right? So, there you go. So there's like a lot of little things like that where it's just like, we mean the same thing and we can get the context clues enough to be able to make that connection, but logistically speaking, on paper, if you didn't know that, right, like, languages pretty much mean the same to get into dialects. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say like the rollers and stuff like that. Like they're the same language, but they're different dialects. And sometimes there's words and things that don't, and phraseology or manners of speech that don't translate one to one the same. So.
That's okay, Silver Knight. Take your time to finish your thought. I ain't going anywhere. This final dungeon is going to... We are an hour and a half in, and I don't even know I'm halfway through this stupid dungeon, so don't worry, you got time.
No, that's the whole phrase. Sometimes when I go on this type kind of topic,
Oh.
So, like, to get back to the point where it's like, could you, with general French, be it Quebecois or French, European French, could you go and maybe use, like, Creole accents, Louisiana Creole?
We do need to check something.
To communicate? Generally, you could, but even then, you have to keep in mind is like, what are the origins of Creole? And you have to go back to the original colonized French that came over. There's a lot of Native American in there as well, from what I understand, and also like African American or generally African culture is in there as well. So you're getting a lot of bastardizations into one thing. You know what I mean? So you might be able to, but the French are especially elitist in the way that you're about the way that you say things. So sometimes when I dwell on this kind of topic, I tend to wonder if two words that rhyme in one language rhyme in another. Potentially. I could say a dialect word like "Hochkatze," and it means my German's not good enough.
Don't worry, my German's worse.
in normal German, which translates to squirrel. Right, yeah.
Now look this way.
Oh, acorn.
Oh, okay. I see. Like things are meant to be like referencing the food, like acorn.
Kind of, yeah. I think that's close. At least that's with my Dutch brain wants to. The O might be close to like the U sound, but acorn, maybe.
You're doing better than I would.
Okay, I have the vowel-y sound too.
And I'm right about catching the corn. Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
My little brain win for the day.
Because, like, funnily enough, the way you say acorn, right, like A-C-O-R-N, is how you pronounce it, how you pronounce the animal in Dutch as well, but it's written as E-E-K-H-O-R-N.
Oh, okay.
Acorn.
It's like A, like the Canadian A.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, eh?
how you doing, eh?
How you doing there, eh?
That bad?
About that. It's about that time, eh there, eh? There's a teleporter I should have taken.
Language is funny.
E.T.'s.
How was your boba?
He's good. He's good. I think I would have preferred the peach lychee, though.
Yeah,
What did you think of it?
I like it. I got mine a little sweet.
Yeah. I found underwear. Here you go, buddy. Have some undies.
Yeah, so like situations like that, Lily is more or less what I mean with like, if you were to have a conversation with your partner in German in front of me, I would probably be able to connect the dots enough to be able to know what you're talking about. But I could not decipher. You know what I mean? Like I have enough context and enough. You know what I mean? Like that's the way language works. Same way with, for example, if I was going to speak like Flemish Dutch with your partner, for example, you would be able to pick up some of the context clues and be able to connect the dots enough to be able to know what we're talking about. But ultimately, would you be able to read our sentences? Probably not. You know what I mean? But you'll be able to piece it together.
Yeah.
So it's funny how language works.
For sure.
This is what happens when you send. Yeah, exactly. So it's like having to translate someone who talks really fast. You understand what they're saying, but you're not fast enough to process it.
Yeah. That's a big. I think that's a big challenge. I think when people are learning languages as a second language is the speed
Yes.
that a native speaker will go at.
It's ironically enough that that's the reason why I ended up playing a lot of RPGs as well. That they ended up teaching me a lot of English when I was growing up. Only because of the fact that the original PS1 games and PS2 games had that very slow reading, like, wow, you got an apple? That's really good. I really wanted an apple too. That kind of fucking reading. And
Yeah.
I'm able to read that. I can mouth it along. I can do it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like, I think also the idea is like video games are like almost like a safe space to learn the language, right? Because it's like if you are, you're hearing it in its context, but if it's, you know, if you mess it up or whatever, like, you know, unless you're playing online or whatever, but
Yeah.
then people will be assholes. That's you guys in chat. You guys are great. I just pretend. Oh, well, I still did.
I pieced together something about slow wins, but I didn't understand more. I do have the speed, but not the under. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's more or less it. So it's kind of funny how Germanic languages kind of work like that. Yay for medieval times and evolution of language.
And that's also the thing, this too, is like the language moves, which is why you get
evolves.
the language moves. Like, you know, you have people complaining now about, you know, quote unquote rage bait now being, you know, the word of the year and that word didn't exist in the English language. You know, even a couple of years ago, you wouldn't have heard rage bait
Exactly.
as a word.
Like it was ironic that yesterday we ended up setting up the Christmas for the first time, and I put on some Christmas music, and I was like, haha, let me put on some Dutch music. You wouldn't be able to understand it. And then there were a couple of words, like, of course, you know, Old Dutch is very much about praise God, thank you God, and like very Christian or whatever. But then there's also like really, really old Dutch in there that even I'm looking at like, what the fuck does that mean? Just because like language evolved and we don't use ye old Dutch, ye old English.
Well, and a lot of times it's also like for like really silly reasons. Because I remember there was the discussion, like so British English has more use additional letters in it compared to what became American English, and the reason why is that the reason I've heard is that you had when you paid by the letter if you wanted to put out a newspaper ad. So they started dropping letters they thought they could get away with, but still convey the meaning. So the U in color dropped out because color without the U still reads as color. And the change became permanent in the American language, where that didn't occur in England because it was like, no, you don't drop letters.
Yeah. And it's so I'll read the message in a moment, overnight. But the part that kind of becomes weird for me is the policing around it, because like. My English, at least in school, when I was in school, age 12, 13, was good enough that the teacher eventually let me grade the papers, which was funny.
Nice.
But there were a couple of times when she was like, hey, you marked this okay, but it's missing the U. And for me, the more important part of it is like what we're supposed to learn from language is being able to communicate. If I say color, you or no you, it'll convey the message I am looking for a red color, a blue color. You know what I mean? So I didn't mark that one enough, according to them, but I still thought it conveyed the message often enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean on the one hand, I get the teacher being picky because the idea is, especially if the idea is to not teach American English, then it is wrong.
Yeah.
Like the student needs to be corrected. But. I heard this game I heard about. You wake up, you don't remember anything. The place is full of languages you don't recognize. Oh, was that indie game that came out? Fuck, what was it called? And it's all like little kind of like, I want to say like it's a hieroglyphic type of language. Yeah. Like I think it started with an S.
I know what you're talking about. The one where
Yes.
you don't even speak the language anymore.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Shoshana? No, I don't think that's it. I'm just throwing out words at this point.
So what was funny is actually, because especially now with things on the channel and stuff like that. So one of the games that taught me English was actually Yakuza.
Oh, nice.
Because of the fact that, because of the way that they were translated, the conversations were going really, really slow, because I can understand it. The reason I always make fun of Majima, whenever I see Majima on screen, I always say, motherfucker! In that sense. Because of the fact that Mark Hamill, when he was beating someone in the Yakuza 1 game, there's the opening cutscene where he's introduced, Kiryu lets someone off the hook, and then Majima decides he's going to beat him up and calls him a motherfucker in the scene. But the way that Mark Hamill, who voices Majima in that game, yes, Mr. Jedi Man, voices Majima, and he doesn't remember it, the way he says that is literally just that very mouthy, quick motherfucker. And that's the way I thought the word had to be. Yeah. Stupid motherfucker! Like, the way that he says it is the way that I thought you really needed to say that
Yeah,
word.
because you're trying to emulate, quote unquote, the native speaker, right?
Yeah, exactly. Who am I to question Mark Hamill? Right?
He's Jedi Man.
Oh, what a motherfucker!
But also, like with dubs, you always have to be careful because sometimes they speed up or slow down saying words in order to fit the mouth flapping. That isn't that language, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Final Fantasy X is very guilty of it. Where it's just like, first you have really slow dialogue, and like, Tidus, for example, will just immediately then go like, and now we have to go to... And it's just like, oh, whoa, why'd you go that fast?
And it's again because they're trying to fix... It's fingers!
Fingies.
Fucking kill it, fucking kill it, fucking kill it, fucking kill it, fucking kill it.
Hey, some jobs are money. Charlie Cox would like a word with you about money jobs. Although apparently he does understand. The thing is, I always hear voice actors say like, oh, this is a passion project, I understood that, but sometimes it's... Do you... like... any project, if I sell it well enough to you in an elevator or whatever, sounds like a passion project. You know what I mean? Like, is it really?
Who wants to? No, do not boot me with all the thingies. Do not. That's a reskin of a boss from the beginning of the game. I didn't want to see that boss again. What element is it? Dark. Okay. Dark. Right, banish.
Syntax is such an easy thing to throw me off at times. ASL was a bit hard to keep up with. I keep remembering how honestly, like, I have a lot of the, and it's also how much you engage with it. How often do you use American Sign Language, for example? And the fact that there's a dialect in sign language is kind of funny to me. But it's the same way that I actually, but funnily enough, I actually know a lot of Papiamento, but I can't speak it anymore because I haven't used Papiamento in like over 15 years at this point. So I don't know the language anymore.
Kill it.
Because how often do you speak Papiamento, right? We just happen to have the book and I learned the language from it when I wasn't we had it in our house. But, I mean,
well, detecting when there's no language barrier. That would be that. I will say that like that's kind of the thing with Shadow Hearts. I've remarked on it before with this game. We have a Austrian vampire, Russian Japanese boy, Russian princess, dog, Japanese.
you're tapping.
Sorry. Okay. Well, sorry. So Golden Bat, Joachim is Austrian.
I was just more remarking on the fact that
I'm tapping the screen and no one can see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, no, you're also doing it with your nail. Be careful.
I'm sorry. Yuri is half Russian, half Japanese. Anastasia is full Russian. She's the princess. Blanca's a dog. Corando is Japanese. Karin is German. Geppetto is French, if I recall correctly. And Lucia is found on the street somewhere. Don't ask questions. They can all communicate with each other perfectly. They went on a trip to Japan and everyone was fine. Anastasia was fucking communicating in Japanese as far as I can tell.
No, you're kind of confusing it. We're talking about Tekken, where the logic is that I can say like a thing in Dutch, and you will 100% understand it, respond in your own language, and I will understand it, but even though we don't speak it. To the point where we can talk with a bear, and we will understand the bear through subtitles.
Yeah, Joachim's a vampire. He's from Austria. Well, his whole family's from Austria. He's a bat. Well, he's a bat right now. And he's a wrestler. And he's a vampire. And he has a sister who dresses in Goth Lolita. And don't worry about her till the third game. And then he has a brother named Keith. And he stole his sword and broke it. And that's why he ran away from home to become a wrestler. Don't worry about it.
OC, don't steal.
OC, don't steal. Goth Lolita? Yeah. His sister's name. Oh, fuck. What was her name? She appears in... She's in Shadow Hearts from the New World. So if you search up the characters from Shadow Hearts from the New World, she'll show up. And she has multiple forms as well, but they went with a weird one because she has the bat form like her brother, and then she has what is called skinny form and curvy form. Curvy form is where she gets woo and very her attack spikes up and she gets tanky, and then skinny form is where she's at her bitchiest state, but her magic attack power goes through the roof.
Great.
And she controls her forms through calorie intake when she drinks blood, which is great. Yes, give women a complex about their diet. Okay, thanks. Well, anyways, how am I supposed to get through this dungeon now? Backtrack level, warp to the green portal, get that. Turn the central ring blue. Okay.
The thing I will say, Silver Knight, is that there's actually, so both in the TTRPG and on the game, there was, for quite a while, something that I was like, man, I wish this was real. Aside from some of the other augments and whatever. But like the language comprehension thing where it will immediately translate for you and you will be able to answer and it'll translate back.
I know. It's not a thing that aged well. Like I don't necessarily have an issue with, again, like, because like, again, Joachim's forms are a bat, wrestler, or invisible. Which again is like, okay, a vampire, invisibility, blah, 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 blah. That's fine.
I think we're more remarking on the idea of like giving women a complex about weight and calories.
Yes, that
not
too.
Not about forms.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things about Shadow Hearts that I've noticed that kind of just age kind of funnily. shall we say.
Aged weirdly. Because, yeah, like, I mean, the whole Man Festival is aged badly. Because the whole part, there is an entire segment of the Man Festival where it's like, gay is funny. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of figured that when you said, like, oh, wrestling is in this game and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, it's going to go into the how homoerotic can we make
Yes.
wrestling.
And they did. Oh, they did. Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Which is funny. That was the stereotype for a really long time for anybody
Left
that
and south.
doesn't watch wrestling, right? Like, oh, wrestling's super, super homoerotic and everything, right? And it's just like, to an extent, it always is, but now that you're into wrestling yourself...
Yeah, like, there's an element of it, and I know sometimes I indulge in it where I'm like, ooh, fight, kiss.
Yeah.
But, you know, the other time, that's what there isn't. You know, there's parts of it, but it's not the whole of it.
Yeah. Let's not pretend we are all fully 100% straight as we watch oily men in Speedos and knee pads decide they're going to practice submission wrestling in front of a couple thousand people in attendance who paid way too much money. He's wrapping his legs around him, that's gonna make it harder. And we just eat our popcorn like...
For a mature adult.
Yeah, like... There's also, like, for example, some of the characters, like Karen's general personality, kind of like...
Oh, the 2000s girl boss.
Yeah. You should take me seriously in spite of the fact that I'm a girl. And it's like...
Don't underestimate me just because I'm a woman.
And it's like,
I will say I think that's a byproduct of the translation, not of the actual, not the original Japanese release. I think that snuck in.
Yeah. Like, if you write that today, it's one of those things like, wait, are you quietly implying that we shouldn't take you seriously because you're a woman? Like, are you quietly... that under normal circumstance, if it wasn't...
Because that's the thing is, like, she's generally, I don't want to say she's translated as a timid character, but she's translated as very unsure of herself. Get it up! Exclamation point. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. All right, where am I going
It's a
next?
product of its time.
Yeah, this game came out in 2004, so it's going to show some... All right, go back and turn it green. And then back to down.
It reminds me about how the song Skull has the lyric Man of War, Man of Care, and Maidens Fierce and Maidens Fair. Oh god.
Oh no. Hello, Sharky! Oh my god, hey, it's been a while! And I have to...
Oh, I'll read the rest of it. If it feels nice and it sounds like it's considering that not all guys like to fight and some girls do. Yeah. I mean... A lot of the original comedy and characterization was very stereotypical in games as it is. Not all of gaming has aged super, super well, even some of the most memorable of games. How many games are just reducing some of the women down to damsel in distresses, right? But, you know.
Oh my god! Avert your eyes. It's bright. We just warped.
Wow.
Wow. Is this floor 1?
It's a D20.
It is.
It has. Hey, look at that.
I'm absolutely not sure how to feel considering me as
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Amazing. Look how bright it is.
It's just, I'm more remarking on the idea, like, the line itself being kind of cringe, like, take me seriously in spite of the fact that I'm a girl, kind of like, I get the message they were trying to convey. The problem is that it undermines women in the process. Like, you should never take women seriously. You should take me seriously.
And I mean, this game is meant to be 1912. So on the one hand, or not 1912, 1915. So, like, yes, women, especially, like, she has a role in the military in the game, which was not common in 1915. So, like, I get the idea as her feeling to the need to assert herself to be taken seriously, but I think they translated it badly.
Yeah, no, again, I'm just making fun.
Yeah. Sorry.
A characteristic stereotype.
All right. I saw you redeem, Sharky. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten. I am going to step away for a second to go to the bathroom. I'm just going to leave you here.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. It's me.
I'll be right back.
Elizabeth.
Grim is Elizabeth now. Goodbye.
Careful. Okay. Trip and fall. Break things. Oh, this chair is so low. In one Yakuza scene, there was a part where someone told a lady to stand back and let us take care of the thugs. My first thought was, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think she used to be kind of fights we end up in, but that wasn't the case. Yeah. So. God, this combo makes me feel weird. Congratulations, with being trans, you now have to face the stereotypes. Welcome to the negative part of it. All of the derogatory, trans-inclusive derogatory statements. No, that's I mean, it's just the early truth. Like, how many characters do you know already have the men's derogatory statements? You're dual wielding. A lot of the issues that I have with some of the early characters is just like they're products of their time, right? Judge them by their merit of the time, but you know, feel free to also apply the current thing of like, this hasn't aged properly. I mean, Peach for the longest time, like Princess Peach, you know, one of the most prolific and most represented, most seen women in games, was just a damsel in distress for you to chase, right, as a prize for the longest time. And now she's become the girl boss in some cases. Like in the movie, if I recall correctly, she just becomes kind of girl bossy, for example, right? So things evolve, but remember where it starts at. Remember where it's from, right? Oh, I'm controlling the model now. And yet she still gets kidnapped? Yeah. Yep. I dual wield? I don't fucking know what it's called. Yep.
I have returned. Where is my celebratory parade?
The celebratory parade?
Where is it, Reginald? I want my celebratory parade. Get into my chair, Reginald.
I'm not Reginald.
Regardless, chair out.
No. Actually, yeah. So, your chair is so low, I'm technically squatting right now, just on the front of my toes, because I'm too tall for it.
Chair is created from my posterior, not your posterior.
My posterior?
Your posterior.
My posterior outfit. Oh god, so many things happened at once, one moment.
Oh lordy.
We're gonna snooze this for a second. You shut up, pads. Alright, so. They ought to save each other. Yeah, still not sure how I feel about Princess Peach personality in the movie. I feel like she made more like Princess Daisy.
I would agree with that statement, Alyson.
I guess that shows how powerful Bowser could be, though. Yeah, maybe. I mean,
it's Jack Black, so.
he was fine before, perfectly defeatable until Jack Black outward magically imbued him.
Alright, Shark, I have a question. Are you trying to get me to do the Reginald voice at the same time as the Nyafu? Because I don't know if that's possible. Reginald Nyafu. I demand some tea, Nyafu. I don't know if it works. Also, thank you for the ready. Yeah. The Aristocats. You can figure it out. Oh, thank you, Sharky. Regardless, I have to figure out where I'm going next, Nyafu. I'm lost in this dungeon, Nyafu, that's not there. Okay, we're looking for the red portal. The red portcullis, Nyafu. No, there should be no death except for the death I bring as a result of murdering these infidels in this floor.
People, plausible deniability.
It's true. No one's in here watching me do all this murder. Except Picato, and I'm gonna kill him. No witnesses.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, more or less.
I get what you're talking about, Lily. I've heard some people speak about when they've transitioned, when they receive the stereotypes of the gender that they've moved to. On the one hand, it's like, oh, you see me as a woman. Wait, you're being a shit to me though.
Yeah. Congratulations for before your transition. You were always told that you were never allowed to feel things and stuff like that. But now, post transition,
you're so so emotional. Oh my god.
You're emotional. You go figure that shit out. The bars have moved. You don't know what. Go figure that out. Yay! Jesus.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a workout.
Yeah, but there you go for sure. But horror is both. Yay! Wait.
Yeah.
Again, I maintain. I want the hula hoop.
There we go.
Oh, okay, thank you. Did they say go down? I forgot what they told me to do. I forgot the instructions. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Get that. Okay. Before going to the far north, go up a level on the red. Okay. Where is... Ah, no, wrong button.
Yeah, open Steam.
Yeah, open Steam.
What the fuck is this autofill?
That...
Bullying?
What?
Sorry, this message is bullying. We're gonna warn you here, Lily. You're a bully. Just
What?
bullying here.
Come on. Automod, come on.
Now. Lily should have known better. That's bullying according to the
Jesus Christ.
Fuck hell.
Okay, yeah, take the red.
For context, by the way, for just to let you in on a little bit of the back end, we've been trying to reduce how much Automod is filtering shit.
Yeah, we have.
The fact that this is still
Oh, there's a little whoosh of light.
the Matrix.
That wasn't there before. Okay, now we're directing it. Blah, 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 blah. Gonna make it right to there. Go up a level in the red and make your way to the yellow-white panel by going right, south, right. Or I could have a battle.
Yeah, 100%. Though it is funny, the idea where asking, oh, hey, are you trans too, is being considered bullying kind of makes it funny how it's previously been used in the context. Like, okay, great. Great. It's like, it's kind of funny. The thing about, like, the stereotypes for trans people having to relate to them and whatever reminds me of this joke where it's like, I hate all women equally. I'm a trans inclusionary misogynist or whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ. Horrible.
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 I almost missed it. Just say trains. No, that's for autism. I'm joking. Now I'm going to hell.
Jesus Christ. Can we get trans-inclusive feminists too?
Honestly, yes. I would love to see more of that and not just JK Rowling bullshit.
The funny thing is I don't want to make it a term only because I think it should be immediately obvious that feminism is inclusive within itself.
It should be, yeah.
Like making it a specific term that needs to be said.
Yeah, good boy. He's like, come back, I give you little lickies. Nice.
Yeah, more or less, but we have a term for that now. That's TERF. Trans exclusionary feminist, right?
Yeah.
We have a term for that one. Let's not now create a term explicitly to market. Because then you have the gray area. Then, if you explicitly have the two, right? If you explicitly have the two terms of TERF and TERF, I guess, trans inclusionary radical feminist.
I don't think you should need that.
Then the question becomes, the moment that somebody puts feminist in their bio, which side of the fence do you sit on? What's the gray area?
And that's the thing is, like, the thing I've generally heard is that, like, oh, he's invisible, fuck. Could you stay in normal for 5 fucking minutes? Sorry. the idea of like, because the thing I've generally heard from like a lot of I'm lost.
Finish your thought or finish the sentence. Can you?
Is the idea of like feminism is supposed to be inclusionary of all women. Mm-hmm. That is how it works. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah. It's that thing of like the like we both watch Woolly Mad and Woolly Versus, and one of the things he says quite often is like, I like it when characters are immediately labeled as racist. Woolly is black in the context, and just immediately they're labeled as racist, so you don't have to play the game. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to. But the things that they say, and the benefit of the doubt, and and maybe it's just a joke. You know what I mean? You don't have to play that game. You don't have to give him the gray area, right? Just because he's a knucklehead doesn't mean he can't be a feminist. I've seen someone misunderstood what feminism is, and I think it was the complete.
I mean, that's the big thing is like, unfortunately, a lot of people saying I'm feminist, and it's like, no, you are misogynist.
Yeah.
And saying, no, I'm feminist. It's like, I'm taking back the power. And it's like, the idea of feminism is equality, not punishment. Why is it complicated? Because unfortunately, people ruin things.
People ruin things, and people are insidious and treacherous. There are bad actors in all cases, unfortunately. I came down here for a lot longer than I initially intended to.
Oopsie doopsie.
I'm currently queued up for something in Final Fantasy, although
Uh-oh.
So I'm guessing the queue...
Oh no. Oh no.
Feminism is supposed to be equality for all, and not just women.
Yeah.
To an extent, yes.
No, it is. That's the idea is
Not
about...
everybody understands that, though.
Yes, I agree.
And
Want to see
unfortunately...
me? Face me in the ring.
I've seen enough people in the feminist spectrum who will use feminism as a way to also then immediately perpetuate misandry as as an immediate consequence.
That was the word I meant. I meant misandry.
Put up with some weird stupidity. I was called racist towards short people for some reason, and then the person turned around and said there is no race because it is the human race. And all I could think was, what the fuck is going on in your head?
Still used to be how you treat a horse. Oh no. What was that joke from the Barbie movie? I thought patriarchy was about horses, and I immediately lost interest when I found it wasn't.
Yeah. I lost interest in the patriarchy when I learned it wasn't about horses.
Okay, you know what? I've officially decided I don't care. This is just an item run, I think, at this point. Let me double check. Actually, is there an item I care about?
That should honestly be the motto from Momosuke. Lost interest in the patriarchy. It wasn't about horses.
Okay, there is one I might want, but it's not in the red portal, it's in the blue portal. We're gonna go back. I don't need another 7th key. I can barely use the 7th keys I have.
My mother sadly doesn't support my point of feminism being equality for everyone. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there's a lot of people who misunderstand what that is.
Yeah.
It's why, unfortunately, we have had the term, the phrase egalitarian, which does mean true equality or whatever. But unfortunately, having to say egalitarian also then perpetuates, I believe, like some sort of bad faith, where it's like, yeah, but why can't you say this?
Yeah.
And that kind of like it's the thing of like having to create terms means that the other term that was previously there doesn't apply, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, having to create trans-inclusionary radical feminists instead of trans-inclusionary.
Yeah.
Kind of means that you're implying that feminism within itself is not inclusionary. Which then also opens, once again, the gray area of if you have feminists in your profile, which side of the fence are you on, right? So, we live in a weird, complicated, and again, to bring this all back, language is weird.
Yeah, and the problem is like you're saying, oh, we need new terms. Like on the one hand, but that only temporarily solves the problem, because again, if, the language could be co-opted again, like the problem that occurred with feminism may just occur with a new word.
Yeah. And also, I don't think we should necessarily invent new things, only because of the fact that some people will cling on to old meanings and then it becomes a what is, what isn't.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, some people still pull up the Confederate flag because they believe in whatever the Confederate flag meant. I don't historically quite know what.
Power to the southern states is the nicest version of the Confederate flag.
I just understand that it's also an incredibly racist.
I mean, like, let's be clear. The reason why the southern states didn't try to cede from the United States is they were told you can't do slaves no more, and they said, but we like that.
Exactly. So it's like, when you see someone with a Confederate flag still, it's like you can't immediately assume they're, a piece of shit. But that doesn't necessarily universally have to be true, you know what I mean? Just, you won't know that if you don't engage with the person, I suppose. But also, do you really want to engage with a person that has it? Right, like that kind of thing.
This is right. I want that. Where's the left?
It's why we suddenly have terms like traditionalism to replace straight up racism, for example. No, I'm not racist. I'm a traditionalist.
I just want to go back to traditional values. Like, it's like the coded speech.
Exactly. I think I found a word you might have been looking for instead of bastardization. Butchering came to mind. No. Bastardization more or less like conveys what I was trying to go for. Butchering means more that you're intentionally fucking it up. Bastardization is more or less normalizing a changed version of it, let's say. Like how a, quote unquote, the bastard son is the son of, but not, that kind of thing. Those traditional values treated people like property. Yep.
Well, but it certainly was cheap. Didn't have to worry about labor costs or human needs or values. Because they're not human. They're just the people that pick the cotton out of the field. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being 100% sarcastic.
Yeah, well, congratulations, people could clip that.
Fair enough. Good point. Don't clip that. I don't actually believe that.
Be careful with the shit.
Fair enough. Good point. Last thing I need is to see on Blue Sky, Elizabeth, the secret plantation owner.
Or how German gets bastardized and reduced to screaming mustache man. Yeah. I will say I find a lot of the German language to be more guttural, you know what I mean? Like in terms of its pronunciation. Like Schmetterling, I think, is, for a butterfly,
there it
is quite an aggressive sounding word. But it also happens how you pronounce it, because when people go, oh, Schmetterling or Krakenwagen, for example, they immediately go, Krakenwagen or Schmetterling.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so we're trying to convey a tone with that. Sometimes just languages do sound naturally somewhat angry. Like I had an Israeli friend for a really, really long time, and whenever he would speak with his mother, I always assumed that they would have an argument because of how naturally sort of the tones of Hebrew, for example, would have the sort of rough G's and everything in there, like we would have for German or Germanic languages. And I would be like, Jesus Christ, are you two okay? He's like, yeah. Oh, we're just having a conversation. It's like, oh no, that's just how the language sounds. Oh, okay. Fuck. Jesus. If we treated some words like their own meaning, then using gay for happy and queer used to be strange, might come up more often. I mean, let's put it like this, like, you're not entirely wrong, but at the same time, do we really want to perpetuate that being queer is strange? Because kind of the new meaning that has, at least from what I understand, been attached to it over time is just differs from the quote-unquote norm. Queer, you know what I mean?
What are the translations of the kind of shift of where the meaning is? I mean, some things haven't shifted, because like there'll be, like, you know, how many Christmas carols, for example, have the word gay, and it's meant as in happy.
Yep.
And it just, you know, the lyrics with it, there, I got Blue Portal.
Yeah, language is funny. Language is weird. Part of the message being is be nice to people.
Yeah, don't be an ass.
And I wouldn't find it. And German isn't like that though. Like people actually just bastardize the language, and often, if I spoke German to you, then you wouldn't be able to hear the aggressiveness of it. Yeah, yeah. But again, like when you look at media and stuff like that, immediately, like the quote unquote "we're making fun of you" type media, the caricaturization of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Caricature, I should say. Just immediately assumes that because angry, German angry, haha, stuff like that. Kind of stereotypes that are perpetuated.
Yeah.
Alright, I've been lingering around long.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you Mr. Thing. I'll be gonna chest those of you. Okay. And yeah, I mean, honestly, that's fair, right?
Yeah. You're not the first person for that, Lily. I used to date a German girl for quite some time, and there was some stuff that, you know, very much in terms of just the association and historical association and everything. No, it's perfect. Fine. The historical association and stereotyping and caricatures just all kind of lend to the everybody is aggressive, everybody's the old war times German and stuff like that. It's like, no. In fact, funnily enough, if you try to do that, like, say you're an American or something going to Germany and trying to perpetuate that Germans are all quote Nazis and stuff like that, congratulations, you are making a shitload of enemies because there's a heavy disassociation culture in Germany. Granted, there's also, you know, the subsections of the neos and stuff like that who will take it in stride, but for the vast majority, and I'm talking like in the 90% of it, you're looking at people who will just straight up go like, cool, you're not welcome here.
You can't. I'm sure what people didn't even look for a second meaning to find a problem. But,
Yeah.
It would be lovely if we lived in a world where misunderstandings never happen. Unfortunately, we all work with language, and language is imperfect and can't always convey intent or meaning or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks differently.
If you have an insane culture against that, you'll make a lot of enemies in Austria too. It's illegal to do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's really funny because actually, so there was a house show I believe in Austria for WWE at some point, and somebody thought that it was funny for Heel Heat to do a goose walk.
Oh no!
And to make fun of the audience, and it's like, for somebody who has no contextual awareness, I'm sure they think that's a quick haha, but it's one of those things like, I don't think you realize the local laws against this shit. It's not as simple as like, you know, like you see certain, shall we say, techno cunts throwing up certain hand gestures on stages during political rallies and stuff like that, to put it as vaguely as needs to be, but you still understand. That shit doesn't fly in just a lot of, like, the bigger relevant European countries related to the war and stuff like that, because of the fact of what it implies. That shit would get you arrested, right? Like, but suddenly it's okay somewhere else because freedom of speech, like...
It is, I agree. Don't worry, I'm officially done. I'm gonna go start, and, like, I completed the last part of the tower that I needed to finish. We're going towards the boss now. The bosses now.
And, you know, I'm not saying that, for example, we can't make caricatures or fun of World War or everything like that, but there's just some... Because I do think, you know, you disempower some of it with humor and all that. But, you know, still treat it with the relevant respect that it deserves and realize the things that you're perpetuating and stuff like that. I don't know, I think like a lot of Germans kind of are done trying to quote-unquote play reparations and stuff like that, just for the sake of like, yeah, but not even anywhere close to their generation have anything to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say we recognize that the Dunkenblut, as we call it here, is something we rightfully see as a thing. Yeah. Yeah, and just a lot of context is lost culturally and stuff like that. Like, it's the same way, there was that guy a while back that did the beer tap thing, That was that video that came around that was like perfectly tapped beer or whatever, like perfect head of beer and everything like that. And then you look at his arm and it's like, oh, it's a typically Nazi German fucking tattoo of blood, honor, family, and that kind of thing. And it's like, okay, well, that's typically for the pride people. You know what I mean? Like the white pride. Like, you don't get that when you're foreign.
Yeah, for sure.
So here's this thing that kind of becomes popular, and it's like, oh, that's why when I saw it, like, I was like, ooh, yeesh, okay, all right, just okay, putting that out there. But then again, it's because I understand what it says. Not, you get what?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, I'm taking up more than enough time. Everybody, enjoy the dungeon. If you need to take longer, that's perfect.
Yep. Well, I'm going after the bosses now, but yeah, who knows how long cutscenes are gonna get me.
I'm trying to peel away a cat here, and unfortunately, I'm on the rabbit hole.
It's okay. What was the thing I wanted to put here? P attack. Attack. Okay, does someone else have attack? Well, that's just as good as I got. Okay. Yeah, it is very interesting. 100%. I appreciate you guys in chat because this has been, I say, a very like enlightening and mature conversation. So yeah, and us. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one more save. Okay, we're gonna be going after the first set of bosses for the end game. So yeah, we're getting there. The main item I wanted to go after was something called a crucifix, which in this game is perfect status protection. So I have 3 of those, so almost the entire party is protected, which is important because you know, final bosses and their status ailments, right? Oh yeah, it is 100%. You know what? I'm gonna run. I don't need to. We've already fought a lot already. I've been a big girl. I fought all my battle homework. Remember anarchy involving power not belonging to. So, anarchy is the idea that everyone should be self-governing to some degree, which on the one hand sounds great. You know, everyone should be able, there shouldn't be a government or system or whatever. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I find anarchy, like quote unquote pure anarchy, isn't actually, who's going to help the people when they're sick or things like that. And the idea is like, oh, well, the community is supposed to come together. And it's like, but in a true anarchy, no one's required to do that. So, all right, we're at the important end game stuff. Okay. Sad piano music is here. Yes, that's the thing, is like at the end of the day, who fixes the roads is the argument I've always heard about, when say people argue against libertarianism or whatever, who's going to fix the roads? And yeah, in a perfect world, everyone comes together and fixes the roads. That's not what's going to happen. So anyways.
It won't be long now.
No.
Are you sure now?
Yeah, I thought about it until I was really sure. Never done so much thinking in my life.
Hee. You used your brain.
Yeah, I agree. What's the phrase I always heard? Look for the helpers. I've never been one to reflect on myself much. I just live fast and hard. And that was about all I could manage. I want to thank you, Jean. You taught me the meaning of living, the meaning of happiness.
So you found out what makes you happy?
It's punching bitches. No, it's not. Yeah. To me, happiness is... All right, so I want to note here, this question is what determined the ending I get. This gets you the quote-unquote bad ending of the game, so I won't be picking it. I reflect too much on it. there's like in all things balance, because at a certain point, if you reflect too much, it becomes rumination, which is obsessing over and over, and like you become inactive because you are overthinking. Like you're just thinking but not acting. Yeah. I've learned about some ideas from being like over the bridge. Yeah, you'd think so. Saving someone who's in trouble is common sense. I like living in a world where I believe that is the thing, but on the other hand, unfortunately, there are some people who are like, yeah, I'll help. What's in it for me? And that's sad. Either that they just think that honestly, or that things have happened to them to make them think that that's how they should be. But anyways, his happiness is living life his own way.
You did it! You find out what your own happiness was. Happiness is something you feel for yourself. Other people can't tell you what it is. You have to decide.
This is true. Other people can't make you be happy. You have to be happy. So people could do things that will help you feel happy. Like if someone gives me a cake, I'm like, oh, cake.
Just like you were happy, Yuri. Alice was happy too. I won't worry about you anymore. Hearing your answer really made me feel better. Goodbye, Yuri.
You finally gonna go to heaven? Or whatever it is in the afterlife?
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, I'm very guilty and make sure. Yes, there's a phrase I've always heard. Do not say, save yourself as long as you're okay. Or like you can't save others if you're drowning. If you are drowning, you're just going to end up, even if you don't mean to, pulling others down with you if you aren't in a good place. It's the same thing like you can't lend money to people if you can't pay your own bills. Like one, it's hurting yourself. And if that person, that friend knows that you're hurting yourself to help them, is that really lessening their burdens? Is that helping them really? Like maybe it solves the immediate, the bill that they were stressing out or whatever is gone. But, you might be the only one to find your happiness, but it doesn't hurt to have others help. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Having good friends and family along the way to help you with on your journey to happiness or things like that. That's great. Oh, he's passed out again.
Yuri!
Sorry, I passed out. Had to go talk to my soul graveyard. Huh? Wonder what my own way will lead to if I have a happy life. I don't know. But I think it's worth finding out. I think it's worth doing the journey. Because, let's put it this way, you should be doing that kind of thing. You shouldn't be doing the expectations of someone else. You shouldn't be doing the expectations of family or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you're the one in your own skin. You're living your life. So why make choices that you think are just going to appease others? You have to live in your skin at the end of the day. I could be wrong. I'm a dum-dum.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just said my final farewell to the child in my soul graveyard.
Final farewell?
To Jean.
Oh.
We were smiling when we said goodbye.
Oh.
So now I've got no regrets. I'm not sure how we're going to manage it, you guys, but let's make sure we all get out of this alive, okay? Dog's like, I'm gonna be fucking immortal.
Okay.
Bark. It's true. Happiness is complicated for me since my wife has told me in a situation. Happiness isn't. Yeah, that's the thing is you can't just be like, I decide to be happy today. Like sometimes you can do that, but sometimes there are things that happen in your life that, prevent that. Like maybe you lose a family member, maybe something bad happens, you lose a job. Unfortunately, happiness can't be a permanent state, and I don't think it should be. You kind of need the good with the bad. But on the other hand, I think making choices to work towards that, working your way back towards having moments of happiness is good. Save point. Oh no, this platform is shitting light. The platform's leaking. Alright, so this might be the last save of the game. We'll find out. I'm hoping to. There's basically two boss phases. I'm hoping I get to run back and save after the first boss. We'll see. We'll see. Hey guys, how you do? Remember, 2000s voice acting. Be gentle to the cast.
Where's your master?
Don't worry about it.
Behind us, on the field of Takamagahara.
I'm glad I'm the only one fucking up these words.
I suppose you won't let us by.
Please and thank you.
The mutant apes live and die along with the master.
Well, you can go join the final boss fight then.
If you want to fight him, you'll have to get through us.
Problem.
It's okay, keyboards are hard. Alright. Here we go. Oh, different boss music. Oh well. Regardless, we still use Fifi. Oh, I didn't move Arc Shield onto the boy. The good boy. I might pay for that decision. We'll see. I think I'm getting better at finding the words to communicate, but I come across a cop at different levels. Are you okay? Do you want me to come over? I thought. Yeah, I don't want to be a bother. And it's what I'm trying to keep in mind is that when someone makes an offer, like, because, like, you know, sometimes I have this thing where, especially if people like compliment me or something like that, I will think like, oh, they're just trying to be nice, or, you know, they don't really mean it. And it's like, on the one hand, it's a little bit insulting to that person, because it's like, you are kind of saying like, you don't believe them when they say that. And it's your own insecurities talking. It's not that you necessarily believe the other person's meaning to be mean, or that you somehow like maybe like, oh, they only think I'm nice because I've misled them. I've led them astray. And I'm rambling. Yeah, it's I'm trying to be better about like, this person has given me a compliment, and unless there's other evidence otherwise, I should believe what they say. I should, if someone says, hey, you look really nice today, or you've done your hair really nicely, you know what? I should just be like, yes, thank you, and take that into myself that I've done a good job on my hair that day, or things like that, rather than using it as a way to weaponize against myself. Anyways, okay. All right, I'm gonna go after you. Okay, this is unfortunately not gonna go as good as I would have liked. Ah, nope. Because yeah, he's tanking it. And they're using the way that the enemy is doing the combo. They're trying to make sure that they can't be forced out of the combo. You have arc shields? You don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, hopefully. But Arc Gale's still good in the meantime. They are both kind of... Damn! Woo! Okay. Back to you. It didn't think so. Yeah. Oh, I hit the button! Oh well. That's still a good hit. Still a good hit. Still a good hit. Okay, she can finally take her photo. Yes, we do have a Discord server, Sharky. If you... Here, let me... Gonna... Stop hitting me! Okay. So that's our link tree. The links to our Blue Sky, our Discord, and our YouTube VODs are all right on there, Sharky. Yee. Nice spread. Yeah. Yeah, it's also sometimes like that. Sometimes you just want someone to say, hey, you're doing a good job. You're doing great. Hard. It's hard. And you show me something? Uh-oh. Is it cats? I like pictures of cats. Okay, he is... Okay. Get him! Okay. Is there any way to delay this man's turn? Now she does have good crest magic, so we can... We'll get there, we'll get there. Not... Gale Spike. Not you. Him. Sometimes the way you feel trauma is good. Yeah, no, I know that feeling. You want to, you know, not be affected by it, but unfortunately you don't always choose how you process your stuff. There's, you know, the way I've heard it is you can't choose how you feel, but you can choose how you react. You can recognize you're feeling panicked or what have you, but you can, in a moment, hopefully choose to be like, if I'm panicked, I need to go somewhere to take care of myself, or I need to sit down, or what have you. Like, you can choose the action, not necessarily the feeling in the moment, I guess. Braces, you guys don't have... Yeah. I've never had braces, thankfully, but I know what you mean, like the feeling of something there. Aw, that's a very lovely thing that your wife said, Lily. All right, I'm actually going to attack this guy because Joachim should be able to finish the other one off. Yeah! Look at those deeps! Oh, I'm short. Okay, well, we can fix that. Hey, buddy. Bonk. Bonk. Feels like that's what... I mean, on the one hand, like, the idea of, like, reconciliation or what have you, like, there's a noble intent on that, I would say. But on the other hand, at a certain point, the thing you've done has happened, and you can only move forward, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know if I'm making sense. Oh wait, arc barrier's off. I gotta put that back on. Though let's be clear, well, now that one of these guys is dead, the other boss is going to be, I don't want to say a pushover, but the combo ability is off their skill set. I think I need rock. Yeah. Oh wait, no, she needs to be eating Arc Rage. Blah 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 blah. Get that Anki energy out. It's been years, but it isn't letting go of me. And I mean, that's understandable to some degree, but you know, at a certain point, like, there's only so much you could do, I guess. I don't know if I'm talking about. So, sometimes there's only so much you can do on your own. Like, you need to, whether it's through seeking professional assistance or learning techniques that you to specifically kind of break bad cycles. So I know, like, say for instance, my counselor gave me, I'm prone to panicking, shock and surprise, and about certain things. And the best way, I was given like different tools to try and be like, you know, hey, when this is happening, here's how you can try to address that without going into the spiral. You leave that man alone. I can't remember if I charged or not. Oh well. Oh, I did. Look at them numbies. He's dead. This fight's over. Now they're gonna make me feel bad about this. They're gonna be like, oh, we just wanted to serve our leader. Oh my god. Ooh, nice. Level ups for everybody. Whimsy life is a constant. Oh. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna come back to that after the cutscene. Not to disregard it. Just can't split my attention. Oh, is that it? Is that the cutscene? They dead? Just straight up to murder. Back to the save point. Good. Alright. Oh. Joachim, my boy, you knew what I wanted for Christmas. He's the bat. Okay. Let's get Arc Shield. Where is Arc Shield? Perfect. Okay, let's let go. Equipment check. I should probably look at these for the mages. Don't need to worry about that. In the final battle, I just want to kill things. I don't need to worry about HP as much. Max MP. MP consumption decreases by 20%. Oh, it's, knocks our stats down a bit. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Maybe I'll leave it. Alright, yeah, let me go back to this. Sometimes I see it as life is constant pain. The only way through the only way through is your own. If you need help, then you need help. It won't hurt to have people by your side. I got a point of years ago. I didn't want to forgive or be forgiven. I just want things to go right. When I said that to my dad, he said he felt the same thing. It does, and I mean, I get that feeling, especially because like it feels like sometimes like, you know, what's that joke? The hits stop coming and they don't stop coming. Like it feels like, you know, like, oh, this bill come up. Oh, now this friend is going through it. Now, you know, this other person is angry at me, and it feels like you know, if you have your own personal HP bar, you're just taking these hits over and over, and it's like, now I'm at 1 HP. What the hell do I do? And yeah, no, it's okay, Silver Knight. You don't need to worry about rambling or anything like that. I'm prone to it, and I'm running the stream. So what does that say? But yeah, like I do think you have a good point. Like in terms of like, there are people, you're gonna have opportunities in your life to meet people who are, you know, your ride or dies, the people who will be there for you, who you may have arguments, you may have disagreements, but you want to work it out, that they, you know, they make you a better person, and hopefully you're doing the same for them. And yeah, I know I'm rambling now. My wife does use it all. The thing is, yeah, like we are, like the thing that I think to always try and keep in mind is like, despite how it feels at times, and I know I'm the type of person, like if I'm upset, I want to isolate myself, but the thing is, we are not, humans have generally done our best shit cooperatively. We are not meant to be alone. We formed cities, we formed civilization, we formed language for a reason, and it was to be with other people. And I don't necessarily mean that it has to be romantic or it has to be whatever, just we seek community. And I think at its base, at its core, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, we are ultimately pack animals. Yeah. So yeah. All right, I am going to do one final refreshment break, and then we're going to go fight the final boss. It is we're almost at where I would quote unquote normally cut stream, but we're pushing. I am beating the game today, so I can play Hades 2 on Friday. Ha 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 ha. So I'll be right back. And then we're going after the final boss. Hopefully I get it on the first try. Do. Boop boop. One moment, please. Por favor. I return. Ooh, okay, chat has continued. I will catch up. Everything takes time, whether a lot or little. Correct. Awesome. That is very true. We're working on something I remember even though I'm doing my best with. Yep. And the thing is, rushing it only makes it worse. Funny enough, Joshua Graham from Fallout New Vegas would have helped me feel better. Funnily enough, I haven't played Fallout New Vegas. I don't understand that reference. I'm sorry. All right. I did also, while I was stepping away, I picked up a Kleenex box in case the ending of the game makes me cry, because, you know. Because. All right, let's go. Let us fight the final boss to hopefully beat the game. Hello? I am here to fight you. I'm gonna punch you in your chin. Oh, good. Oh. Good. Oh, they put it as... How convenient. Thanks. When I learned that quote from Ultimate Alliance 2. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes, yeah, you can't... Sometimes you can't rush it. Alright, let's do a quick check. What is my score before going into the final boss? I'm still a gremlin. I started as a gremlin. I'll end my life as a gremlin. Alright, let's do this. I'm nervous, chat. I gotta do a good job. There. Everyone get ready for the chin. Hey.
Can you see it? The other side of time.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I can. It looks like a lightning storm to me.
Well then.
Here it comes.
Let's go.
Oh, we're not even getting a motive rant? Maybe he is. Yep. Keep making steps forward. Just like I'm gonna do when I fight this boss. Time to kill God. Chat, cheer for me. I'm gonna kill God now. Kusanagi Sword, Yaxini Gem, Yatamir, Susano. Oh, yeah, that's one of the big Japanese deities, and I'm gonna kill him. Wait, let me just quickly check something. Oh, cool! Sorry, I'm just seeing it now. Sharky, is this the eye makeup that you did? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Sorry. I'll be back. Or right back here. I'm just confirming who my first target here is. Okay. So... we're going after the gem first. Okay, because that's the buffer. Alright. Hey, Cavalcadens! Yeah, this is the final boss. You're here just in time. So this is our first target because this thing is going to heal and buff the enemy party. It's gotta go. But first things first. Shields up. You know what, first let's just try and hurt this thing. Okay, I need to be doing more damage. Bat, you're up. Oh, look at them deeps. She actually might be able to kill. Actually, you know what? No, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Arc Rage. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, drums. You could be Batman. Batman. My dog! Don't get my dog! Mm-hmm. You piece of shit. My dog! Okay, take care of yourself. Damn it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna need to be buffed. Okay, the mirror's coming up. Turn supremacy. Target the gem. Good. Good. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay! I can't remember if I charged. Whatever. Focus on hurt. Yes! Okay, gem's out. Don't you bring it back. Uh-oh. He's equipping them. Sir, put it down. Susanna, that's going from shit, shit, shit. He's a mega sword. Okay, barriers up. Shield up. Okay, so I can't target the ads while he's doing this. I'm gonna have to wait for the combo. Get him healed.
This'll help you.
Okay, buddy. Oh, I need you to defend. You can't tank this. You defend too. No, don't have a turn again. Oh shit. The boss is getting like 3 turns. Alright, well fine. I'm too speedy. You need to defend. Just defend, buddy. You need to watch SP. Everyone's defending except Fifi, and that's fine. Good, good, good. That's a fun name. Extinguish Blow. Okay, yeah, so everyone's else taking minimal damage. Here it comes. Final, there we go. Pew-pews! On the positive side, I think we're surviving. You went after my MP, that piece of poop. Okay. Go after the mirror. Okay, we need to get the buffs back down. I know, it's fine. Get the anger out, sweetie.
Here goes.
Thank you. How's SP holding up? Okay, 14 turns, we're good. So much lightning. It's fine. I'm looking to bring the pain. No dodging! Fuck you. Okay, we're done. I have too many spells. Why do I have so many spells? The good boy keeps me good boy healed. Do I need? Let's do this for numbers. As far as I can tell, the sword just does attacking, but it does need to go down. Get the sword. Good. Twilight Howl. Don't touch me.
Mental break. No.
You leave the bat alone. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this for the dog.
The good boy will take care of him.
So you know what we're gonna do? He needs to keep charge. Okay, no. Manifestations. Oh, it's HP? Okay, it's either all eyes. Okay, so... This is... yeah, sure.
Blessings of woo-woo.
Oh, thank you, Grim. I'm in the final boss. The final boss. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Dodging little piece of shit.
Kill it. Good. Alright, so no more Meggy Zordies. Big fights involved. Yes! Yeah, for sure. Like the idea of like Susanoo and then like the three Japanese holy treasures, the Kusanagi, the Axini gem, and I don't need your shit. Ow. Ah, come on. Alright, it's fine. Let's bring out a key. Will I regret this?
Dang it!
Angie bat bites. I like it. Okay. Heal the bat. Blanca's SP is dropping. Let's see if I can do it this time. He is charged. No! Oh, motherfucker! Okay, take care of your own SP. Good. Good. Alright, unfortunately there's no benefit of edges in this fight because it's a non-elemental poopy poop. That's right. Get him! Okay, Final Revelation is not going to hit as hard because he can't combo it. Turning on the driver free will and the scared. I mean, that's essentially what this fight is about. This guy wants to turn the world back 100 years in time, so he thinks by doing that he can kill, like, he can basically make sure that the people who are awful in 1915 can never rise to power if he goes back in time 100 years. But, you know, I don't think that's how it works. Alright, you? Yep, rage back up. Rage. Alright, I'm gonna try another key, because, one, this is the final battle. If I'm gonna use them now. And two, if it works, oh, delicious. Oh, it's too early! Ah. Nah. The holy woo. Yeah, I mean, that's ultimately the struggle of SMT. Perfect freedom and perfect control. You can't really... Is both really okay? Is it really okay? Come on. I want these keys to work. It'll be funny. Okay, almost got two. Anky bat biting. Okay, we're starting to run as the Blanca. He can take care of himself though, I think. Not yet. Actually then, yeah, we'll do an MP restore. Stop howling at me. That looks like you're just spitting. Yeah. There's not going to be a good answer for that question, you know? I don't know, 3,000 HP left. Let's do this. Nope. Rage. Alright, I think we got this on lock, but... Ugh. Nah. Child, attack him with the egg. You're doing great, sweetie. Okay. How many more keys do I have? Once, sure, why not? I'll never get 7, but... Did I even finish one? Ugh. Ring, why you do me dirty? Actually, Arcberry I think will do better here. Just egg the gods. Just throw eggs at him. You know, what's the worst that could happen? He dies. Do you seriously have no other tricks up your sleeve at this point, buddy? Maybe I shouldn't egg the boss on. Why not? I have him. Oh, we got 3. So much Angie batting. Angie bats. Man, I wish I could go awoo and then an aurora would happen and everyone would get their HP back. That'd be great. Oh, there's a reason I wanted Joachim in bat form for this fight, and it's because the deeps. 317 HP left. Death by egg. Death by egg. Aw, you tried, sweetie. Death by dog bite. Dog's like, fuck you. Get out of here. I'm the best dog. I've just beaten the game.
Time, please enjoy the ending, chat.
I might cry. GG. First try, yo. Cat is just like, I mean, in theory, it could. It's just, you're not supposed to mess with time travel.
Kato.
It's good that it ended.
Like, Kato's reasons for doing it were stupid reasons, I think. Like, he's not wrong. Stupid people exist, but...
Takamagahara and the vessel will disappear within the time warp.
Let's do the time warp again.
Once you've set foot here, you can't return to the present.
No one warned me about that.
Yeah, looks that way.
So everyone's time traveling, but I don't want to. Pray to what?
Pray as hard as you can for the world. The world you
Okay,
want.
chat, we're praying. I'm praying for a world entirely with gummies. I'm praying very hard. I think that will bring the world happiness.
One you can imagine.
Hey!
Oh, that'd be an interesting thing, Silverneck.
Then you can return.
Kato!
Thank you, my friend.
I mean, in theory, we don't know what would have happened if Kato succeeded. His intention was to go 100 years in the past to fix things, but... yeah. I mean, I don't want to say Kato is a good or bad person, but he's got some flawed ways of thinking. And I get annoyed by him at times. Oh, he flashed into light. This wasn't a real fight, though, because everyone kept their shirts on, and I have my expectations of how people fight from Yakuza.
Yuri.
I want to return to the timeline with the fluffiest dogs.
Come on now, let's pray. For a better world to return to.
Don't think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
If
Don't
you
do
really
it.
Try.
Yes.
Bark. Dog's like, I'm going to the world where I get tummy rubs. Okay, who thought about Sharp Rocks as their happy place? Stop it. Stop it. Goodbye, Geppetto. Bye. Bye, Joachim. I love you. You did such a great job. Bat carried that fight. Bye, Lucia. I forget you existed. I love you, good boy. Disappear faster. I forget. Look at that good boy. We're about to find out if they get to see each other again. Why are they hugging? Stop it. She's 11. The dog made such a happy face. I affected by doggy face?
Looks like time's up. It's the mistletoe's curse. I knew I was living on borrowed time.
Are you scared?
No.
So just a reminder, the mistletoe eats his memories.
You lose your memories too?
Yeah, that part.
Never.
Yuri.
2 steps
Don't look at
back.
me like that. I'll see you soon.
Please, promise me. I don't want to lose you forever.
I think we established that you're not his happiness. Alice is his happiness, so... Hi, Lily. The game's ending. We're watching the ending now. Bye, Karin. Lewd hand-holding.
Karen,
What?
thank you.
Ha! Her last confession to him is I love you, and his response is thanks. Ouch. Ouch. I love you. Thanks. How was boss fight? Oh, I mopped the floor with it.
Sorry,
Seed.
I can't keep that promise.
Yeah, I know, because, again, you said it clearly. Karin is not your happiness.
I know why you stayed there alone. You were afraid to lose yourself. You realized the only way to protect your soul and your memories was to die. The times you spent with your friends, your feelings for the friend you fought, all of your experiences to this point. All that is what made you what you are, made you into the man you are today. Yes, the man I know. The man.
This is Alice talking, by the way. He's fine. It's just a little impalement. Just a little one. How do you know the rock was gonna do that?
Now you don't have to suffer anymore. You don't have to be alone anymore.
Because you live on in a tree.
I'll always be right here by your side. Now we'll be together. Forever.
Ooh, shower. She's not wearing any clothes. No one look. Oh no, now he is naked. Ah! Naked ladies. Here's the credits. But it's not over. It's not over. I did it. So, yeah. Everyone's going to where they are happiness. So where do you think everyone's going? I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what's happening. Hell? Why is hell happiness? Out of curiosity. Ah, Lucia. I forget you exist because I hate your abilities. To make it brighter tomorrow? Hopefully. But again, that would require very unselfish happiness. I will say I agree with that. I don't think I've heard argue that hell is dark. "2000s power ballad time." Are we gonna get saxophones or a guitar section? Okay, so far, quiet guitar. Ah, yes, we did pin. We've got a little survey going on. Figure out what you do and do not like about our streams, things we can learn and improve from. Yeah, if you got a few minutes, it'd be appreciated, but Yeah, appreciate it. While we're enjoying these quiet piano moments. Oh no, Mexico's not hell. Oh no. I thought that was Detroit. Oh, there's still guitars. We're not getting saxophones, I guess. Oh, well. I guess that was more of a 90s thing. That's New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey. I feel like I need like a lighter and be like waving my hands. Get your little points of, I guess now it's not lighters, people just bring out their cell phone flashlights and go, woo. Everyone wave your hands in chat. I'm just gonna you have to tell me you're doing it, or else I don't know. Legal. Oh, we're at the English parts of the credits, so we're almost there. If you have your lighters, burn your ceiling. No, don't burn your ceiling. The ceiling keeps you warm. Yes, funnily enough, Shadow Hearts 1 and 2, the localization company was Midway, the company that started Mortal Kombat. Make it make sense. I don't know why they picked up this game for translation. I'm not complaining, but part of the reasons why there's translation issues with this game is because it's from a studio that generally doesn't translate. Oh God, no. They made so many mistakes with Mortal Kombat that's what made them go bankrupt. Shadow Hearts was not the cause of their sins, or the cause of their bankruptcy by any means. I'm sure it was a contributing factor, because they made a lot of bad decisions, but that's also why the cover of this game... Yeah, there you go. Complain the German's terrible. Because yeah, let's be clear, if Square Enix or something like that had translated this game, they probably would have gotten a better handle on the translations of European words back to English. Oh, I see we got violins. Didn't include that in my bingo card of... Oh, cool. Mocap credit. That's cool. I better get a thank you in his credits. I wonder if I should go find the internet manifestation. I mean, you could. What's the worst that could happen? Thank you, Yasunori Mitsuda. And Yasuto Gashi, Mr. Hirota. Aww. So Geppetto's back with his daughter. Makes sense. They're just happy together in the rice fields of Japan. Sure. Okay. Joachim is the best wrestler in the best wrestler world. Yeah. Sure, Lucia's living her best life with the Ramal. I mean, you could play Expedition 33. The good boy went to go hang out in Japan. Good boy. You went somewhere to go get belly pat. 1887, the capital. Capital of what? Is that Yuri's dad? It's Yuri's dad. You know it's Yuri's dad because he looks like Yuri. Oh, hey, Karen. What you doing in 1887? Oh. Why are you in a photo? Why do you need a photo of Yuri's mom? Autumn 1913, South Manchuria. This is the beginning of Shadow Hearts 1.
I almost overslept.
Look at that old outfit. Look at that dumb coat. His outfit in Shadow Hearts 2 better.
We'll
Choo-choo.
be here soon.
That's how he met Alice. Did you just travel back in time to meet Alice again? You silly goose.
It's the world you secretly prayed for. The place your heart returns to. The time when you were the happiest. You
We're
can
happiest-
start your life over again.
Maybe I can go for the good ending of Shadow Hearts 1. Actually, funnily enough, yes, we are in a loop because I'll explain in a moment if just so we're not cutting off here, but this is the beginning of Shadow Hearts 1, and the Shadow Hearts 2 continues from the bad ending of Shadow Hearts 1.
I kind of feel like a kid again.
And the reason I hate Karen is because she's Yuri's mom. Not long until Yuri meets the woman of his destiny. And you can try and now go back and play Shadow Hearts 1 and get the good ending this time. And then you don't trigger the events of Shadow Hearts 2. So then how does Karen travel back in the past to become Yuri's mom? Which also, because she's all like, I love you, Yuri, I love you. And then as soon as she sees like apparently a dead ringer for Yuri, she's like, oh, I love you instead. I guess I'll have a kid with you? What? I don't know. My brain hurts. I'm going to save for a New Game Plus in case I ever feel like playing this game again. Boop. So canonically, if we did the good ending in one, does that make... Yes! Yes, so it's almost like the events are Shadow Hearts 1, bad ending, Shadow Hearts 2, good ending, back to Shadow Hearts 1, good ending. Or in theory, you could just do the bad ending multiple times and just keep looping, right? But yeah, it's just kind of its own prequel. But yeah, that's the game. You did it. I beat it. Yeah, this game is intended to be a time loop, which is why the third game from the New World drops the cast of this game for the most part. Because the idea is that, the cast are all like one. They've all become time displaced, and oh no, I said no. I don't want it to go into demo mode, please and thank you. There you go. Oh, theater options available. We could watch the cutscenes again. What happens in the first? And so, how is growing long hair? I'm gonna say at points annoying, because I find for me at least, I hit a point where my hair becomes really long. It just becomes like, okay, I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Oh, I'm here for an hour now because my hair is really long. I think the big thing with like growing out your hair is to trust the process, I guess is what I mean to say, because I know sometimes when I let my hair go, there's going to be periods where you're like, oh, I hate this. I should go back to shorter. And sometimes I do follow that thought along and I do cut my hair shorter. But sometimes you can kind of like be like, it's just going to be awkward for a few months while it continues to grow and you got to let it keep going. You know what I mean? Yeah. Trying a long wool skirt. Oh, cool. My hair's, yeah. So like, definitely I feel like if you're going to be at, no, I said no. There's going to be awkward stages where as it's growing out that you're probably not going to like it. So I mean, hopefully you can maybe at certain points, like style it in certain ways that also, yeah, you're going to hit the point where it says like, this is shit, I hate it. You just push through, like maybe get a good hair gel or something like that to just kind of slick it back so you don't have to think about it too much. But again, I don't, because I remember like once years and years ago, I did like a bowl cut on my hair. Young Banshee me was very stupid and the growing up process sucked waiting for it to get, because yeah, there was like at a middle point and yeah, so you gotta let it go. I'd also look into certain types of shampoos or conditioners that are good for Because the big thing, as your hair gets longer, it can break more easily. So what you want to do is make sure that you're getting like a shampoo or conditioner that helps. The terms I've heard are like collagen or biotin, are things that could be helpful to give your hair strength and prevent the breakage. Because the thing is like once kind of hair like breaks to some degree, it gets weaker and more fragile, and that makes it harder for it to grow out. And like if you like see a stylist or whatever, they may in fact recommend cutting off if it breaks too much. So that's also something to keep in mind, is that you want it to grow long, but also to grow healthy if you can. We may not want to have bangs that match. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like with certain type of hairstyles, like you either need to like know how it's going to behave as it gets longer, and which you may not know, or look into like straighteners. Like, yeah, like a collagen conditioner definitely can be a big help. I that's what I personally use, knowing that I want my hair to stay as strong as possible, and that can be a big help. But and yeah, a hair straightener also. If you like your wavy look, awesome, great, you do that. But I could also say, like, if your hair is very thick, a few of my friends that have very thick hair, I'm not one of those people. You could also go to a stylist to see about what's called, I can't remember the exact term, but the idea is like, while you're letting your hair overall grow out, there's like a period, there's like a portion kind of like like at the just above your neck that you shave down, and that kind of like tames the thickness a little bit of it, so it's not as poofy. If that is a concern, it's I can't remember the name of the type of the cut is. Yeah, but sorry, going back to Silver Knight's question. So in Shadow Hearts 1. The endings are determined whether or not Alice lives or dies at the end of the first game. The reason she dies is that she basically, Yuri does a stupid thing. Sorry about all the hair talk. I don't know. Don't worry. I understand what you're talking. Sorry about the hair talk. I know that's what you're not trying. I'm allowing it because I know that's not what you meant. Don't worry about it. Sorry. So Yuri tried to fuse with a demon he wasn't strong enough to handle. And the demon basically was going to eat his soul as kind of like part of balancing order or whatever. Alice went into Yuri's soul and basically negotiated with the demon and said, take my soul instead and let Yuri live. And the bad ending extends from Yuri never figuring out that the bargain, because Alice, let's be clear, Alice does not tell Yuri she's made this bargain. So the bad ending flows from Yuri never figuring it out, and Alice dies at the end of the first game. If you go through the side quests and events to allow Yuri to figure out that Alice has made the bargain, he then can reattempt the fight on the demon, properly conquer its fusionness, and it becomes the ultimate fusion of the game. It's called the Seraphic Radiance. So the idea is that's the big reason why he has a lot of regret around her death, is that she willingly chose to die in his place. And he felt burdened by the idea that he had to, his happiness, as is established by the end of this game, his happiness came from being with her. And he couldn't, he was alive, but he couldn't be with her anymore. So, I mean, I'm not exactly always on board with the idea of if you don't have the love of your life in your whatever, life isn't worth living. But at the same time, I understand the idea of the frustration of my life was, he struggled with the feeling of his life not being his own, that because someone sacrificed to give him his life, or let him keep his life, or however you want to phrase it, he has an obligation to stay alive. And he was, trying to do his best with it, but it's also scary. Yeah, stupid correct her doing it. Yeah, fair enough. Do we have the same party? So, no, there's a different party in the first game. So in the first game, the party is comprised of a different vampire, Keith's younger brother, Joachim's younger brother, Keith, who's a different vampire, but he's fun too. Alice, obviously the girl who dies, she's a party member. There's a monk named Zhuzhen. Then there's also the historical character is a girl named Marguerite, who was implied to be Mata Hari. She was the other big party member. There was less party members between Shadow Hearts 1 and 2 as well. Is there a Komid dragon? I don't... Komodo dragon. No. I'm sorry. No Komodo dragon. But yeah, so that was the party in the first game. And there are side quests you can do in the second game to see some of the party members. Like, say, for instance, Joachim's. There was the first pupper was in Shadow Hearts 2, the good boy Blanca. I mean, there might have been a boss fight against something that looked like a Komodo dragon. I can't remember. There's a lot of bosses in Shadow Hearts 1. And some of them had various levels of fingers that make my brain go, ugh. But if I had done one of the side quests correctly, I could have encountered Marguerite again in her more like Matahari role. Because I think the idea is like Matahari was a big spy in World War I for the French, I think. I could be wrong. I don't remember entirely. But yeah, no, it was. Oh, sorry, there is one other character named Kevin. He's a legacy character. He's kind of like the legacy character from Koldelka, and I forget his name. And honestly, I wasn't a big fan of that character because his power was temper tantrums. And Block tells you fight a Bigfoot Komodo. Fair enough. All right. Well, yeah, I think I've definitely gone over time, but I have beaten the game. I beat it faster than I thought I would. I thought I would be going straight through to 6 and still fighting through the boss. The boss actually went very cleanly. It's true. Video games got some strange shit in it. 100%. 100%. But I think it helped that I did a lot. Like, I just focused on my core party for level ups. I wasn't trying to spread the experience around. Don't spread it around. I think I will start to wrap up. But hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the slightly extra longer stream. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing the end of Shadow Hearts. And yeah, let me go. A boop. But yeah, in terms of what's coming up for the rest of the holiday season. So, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, yes, like this is, if you haven't been following the rest of Shadow Hearts 2, a lot of this is the end of the game. They're not going to be re-explaining anything at this point, right? So you've got me trying to explain it, but I'll be also doing a bad job of it. And quote unquote, it makes sense in context. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry. But I mean, in the end, basically Shadow Hearts, or the whole Shadow Hearts series, is basically alternate history from the 1913 through to 1927, I think. I think Shadow Hearts from the New World is taking place in the 20s, pre-Depression and pre-World War II. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, in terms of what's coming up for the rest of the week, no stream tomorrow. Don't worry about it. It's Christmas Eve. Take care of yourself. Do something fun. I believe Grim plans to stream on Christmas Day. Time and game subject to change. The current plan is Kingdom Hearts, but it could also be something else. I know he mentioned also maybe just playing some more Uma Musume, doing some pulls, having some fun. Yeah. But so please come by, keep an eye on the socials. Any changes to the game or start times or whatever will be covered there. Don't worry about it. And then I'll be back Friday, still at 2 p.m. And I'm going to be playing through, or rather, I'm not going to play through. I'm going to be starting Hades 2. I am going into this game more or less completely blind. I did not play it in early access, and I didn't look up anything too much on the game. I heard a little bit of the soundtrack, so I'm not completely blind on that. But for the most part, I don't know the plot. I don't know any, aside from any recurring characters from the first game, I don't know shit. And yeah, so come by, watch me struggle bust my way through Hades 2, because I've heard it's harder than Hades 1. Oh, sure. Raid over to Nox? Sure. Nope, not a problem. We can definitely do that. Yeah, I'm in the process of wrapping up. We can definitely raid to Nox. Yeah, no stream on Saturday as usual. I believe Sunday stream might be canceled. Like it was already like as like it's the holidays, so everything here is very tentative as it is. I think we're either going to start later on Sunday or me just not be streaming. So certainly keep an eye on the Discord, and all the low live alert will be on there. But yeah, certainly everybody, please take care of yourself. Thank you, Lily. You take care of yourself too. Take care of Silver Knight. Take care of Lucen. Take care of Licky Glock. Take care of Grim, and as well, and you as well, Caval Cadence. And if I forgot your name and didn't say it right now, it's not because I just have a shit memory. But yeah, happy holidays. If you're celebrating right now, take care of yourself. Stay warm and cozy. And yeah, I'll be back in a few days. And certainly I'll probably be posting any pictures of food and shit that I'm having up the next few days. But yeah, again, all the socials are here. And also, again, the pinned comment is a link to a survey about what you like to see more of in the Dungeon Lounge, or anything you like to see maybe changed, or things you'd like to see do us more of. I don't know what words I'm saying. Anyways, all of that taken care of. Let's get that raid going. So I believe that'll be Nectar Nox. Because if I just type Nox, I'm not going to get to the right person. The tee. Neck. There it is. All right. Nox is actually playing really like Blasphemous. Oh, that game. I remember Flora playing that game. That game's hard. But yeah, let's raid on over. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, here we go. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah. Zabi.